Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue Watch Party. It is Tuesday, August 26, 2025, as the Yankees continue their three-game set against the Washington Nationals, look to clinch a series victory, chat, and it'd also be their third straight win, which would be nice. Got to take care of business against the teams we're supposed to. Last night, they, of course, did indeed do that, besides the ninth inning, but really, outside of delaying the inevitable, who really cares? We still won, and actually, some news, speaking of the ninth inning last night, Yankees De Los Santos began it, ended up getting into trouble, lighting up the grand slam. You guys know the deal. Well, we all knew Fernando Cruz was coming back today, and I assumed that the corresponding move would be Paul Blackburn. Not the case. Yankees De Los Santos was actually optioned to AAA shortly after the conclusion of last night's game. That is a corresponding move for Fernando Cruz's return, which, of course, that being the big news. We thought it'd be yesterday, ends up getting pushed back until today. But word up, yo. This is a guy that when the Yankees bullpen, of course, pre-trade deadline, a few months ago, you had Luke Weaver and then you had Fernando Cruz. Losing him, we talked about it at the time, how devastating of a blow it was to the back end of our bullpen. And we felt that, certainly, in the months that followed. In a better place now, thanks to the acquisition of Camilo Doval, who threw a scoreless inning, but of course, David Bednar. You get Cruz back, though, in addition to having now a healthy Luke Weaver who looks pretty damn good outside of a game or two. You have Cruz back. This is a dude that can come in 6th inning, 7th inning, clean slate, or in the middle of a bases-loaded jam and get a couple Ks to get you out of it. We all know that getting him back is huge, and finally now on August 26th, we get to say that. Welcome back, Fernando Cruz. Well, I'm assuming we'll see him at some point in tonight's game, really regardless of the score, because he'll probably want to get his feet wet back at the big league level. But yeah, welcome back, Fernando Cruz. That's the first piece of news here. And yo, chat, how the hell we doing, by the way? It is so good to see you guys again. We'll be kicking it all night long, as we always do, as the Yankees, again, want to clinch a series victory against the Nationals. Other news, Anthony Volpe, as expected, is back in the starting lineup today. Let's pull that up really quick. He'll be batting 8th and, of course, playing shortstop. Lefty going for the Nationals in Mackenzie Gore, who I had no idea really struggles in the second half, and that's the same thing this year. His ERA is like near 7, if not over 7 in his last almost 2 months worth of pitching. He's a lefty, though, so with that, you'll see Ahmed Rosario starting at third base. Austin Wells is behind the plate and catching. Figure Ben Rice will be back in tomorrow afternoon game for the series finale. And Paul Goldschmidt leading off. So there's your 1 through 9. No Jose Caballero with the return of Volpe. Listen, we knew this was coming today. Excuse me, news was coming today, Volpe coming back. And I know we think the Yankees are so obsessed with him that they're never going to move him off the position. And I understand why people feel that way. This is now like an audition, in my opinion, for the playoffs. If Volpe looks like garbage the rest of the way, offensively, and if, God forbid, for his sake, defensively, which has been a lot better the last couple weeks, we will see Jose Caballero starting playoff games at shortstop. And honestly, I think no matter what, we're headed there. But I'm entering today to wrap my head around the fact that he is playing. And we knew he was going to be playing, so I can get over that. But we got a month until the season's over, chat. A month before the playoffs start. If there's no sign of progress for Volpe with the bat, and there's continuing to be these issues in the field that we've seen for the most part this year, he ain't going to be the Yankees starting shortstop come October. Maybe for a game or two. I'm not saying we're going to see him totally go away. But now there is a threat of Jose Caballero. And I do actually believe that the Yankees would play him in a win-or-go-home game or a big series. So if Volpe doesn't figure his season out, which at this point, I mean, obviously the overall numbers hitting 208, OBP 274, atrocious. I mean, it's bad. 86 WRC plus, which is like the exact same he's been at the first 2 years of his career. The season is not salvageable for him outside of the home runs and RBI totals. He's got to start playing good ball. And if he doesn't, I firmly believe that Jose Caballero is going to be the starting shortstop for the Yankees at some point in October. Again, I could see them starting Volpe game 1. And then he goes over. God forbid, makes a mistake in the field. Caballero will be right behind him, basically breathing down his neck, metaphorically, to take over that position. Because the Yankees have him there, and we saw it. Think about it. How high did they talk about IKF in 2022? I know it's different circumstances, but the way they would talk about Volpe, they would very similar talk about IKF and his defense and his season. They would gas him up, and then what happens in the playoffs, they're starting Oswald Peraza at short. They're starting Oswaldo Cabrera at short. Last year, there was no alternative to Volpe, and Volpe was damn good in the playoffs, so there was no issue. But I can't say this is his last chance for his Yankee career, because he'll be around next year. Position should be looked at, but I think he's going to get another shot in year 4 to take over the job and or to maintain the job and hopefully do something with it. We'll see. But as for the playoffs this year, I think we're now entering Anthony Volpe's audition to be a starter, everyday starter at shortstop come October. So, we'll see how he does. Back in the lineup, batting 8th and playing short. But yeah, Goldschmidt, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Grisham, Rosario, Jazz, Volpe, Wells. Really quick, I want to shout out Paul Goldschmidt, by the way, because we just kind of naturally have in our head that he's been struggling for the last few months, which obviously he was for a while. And the overall numbers are very different from where it was the first 2 months of the year. But very quietly, last 15 games hitting .317. And now that we're at August 26th on the cusp of September, and he's hitting the ball well again lately, I actually want to look at his season and be like, this was a good signing. Hitting .285, OBP just under .340, 112 WRC plus. He's been very good with runners in scoring position, hitting .340 with runners in scoring position. And we know he masters lefties, so that's why he's leading off tonight. So just want to give a little shout out to Paul Goldschmidt for the first time in a long while, because he's hitting well again, and overall now, it's not just every stat that he has exists because he was good the first 2 months. Now he's starting to put a season together again. So shout out Paul Goldschmidt. He'll be leading off against the lefty Mackenzie Gore. We're just getting right into the lineups here. For the Nationals, almost identical as yesterday, except they're playing Brady House at third base. Dylan Cruz will DH. Everything else otherwise is the same. And Mackenzie Gore on the bump for Washington. And he's struggling big time as of late. I was pretty shocked when I saw his ERA over 4. Because I'm pretty positive he was an all-star this year. And, we heard a lot about him. And he's a good pitcher, damn good pitcher. But I was talking to Jolly this morning, and he told me before I even looked at the stats, no, he's always ass in the second half. And then sure enough, I looked at it. And, he's been shit in the bed lately. We'll see how that goes for us. But some other news and notes. Let's see. Fernando Cruz is back. Yeri option. Volpe back in the lineup. Another thing. Many of you may have seen that the 2026 MLB schedule has been announced. And to be honest, I'm never able to get that geared up for when the schedule's dropped because it's mid-season. I always felt this way, even going back to years ago. I would be like, who really cares? I'm not focused on 2026. Today's pretty cool, though, to find out. Opening day is March 25th next year in San Francisco, and it's to kick off the MLB season. So opening day, the traditional opening day is Thursday. Next year will be the only game the night before Sunday night, or not Sunday night baseball, prime time on Wednesday night, just Yankees-Giants, only game to kick off the season. Downside is it'll almost definitely, I'm sure, be on ESPN. Hopefully their broadcast is a lot better by then. But that I do think is going to be pretty cool. So see you guys for the watch party next March. And then home opener next year is April 3rd against Miami, which that's kind of gross. But whatever. We'll discuss more about the schedule. Probably in January. But some other stuff, just to fill in the graphic here. Jazz. I posted this on Yanks Ad this morning. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm in love with the player that Jazz Chisholm is. I want to really get this out there now because I've given him a lot of love, and rightfully so. We're about to gas him up, so I want to preface it with this. There are parts about Jazz's game that bother me. A lot of it I like. Two-strike approach is pretty abysmal at times. And he's not good with runners in scoring position. It's really bad, actually. But got to give him credit. And just kind of look at how cool this is. Because we kind of knew the power would increase and that there's a good chance he comes over to the Yankees when he was traded for last July. And we would see a player closer to the version of the guy that was always imagined to be in there as he was coming up with Miami. Take a look at his overall stats now since being acquired last year. In 145 games, so just about a full season. Not all the way a full season, but a respectable 145 games. Look at those numbers, man. 36 homers, 40 stolen bases. He's eclipsed now a 6 WAR in those 145 games, which does have him up there as a top 3 second baseman in baseball. OPS well over 800. So the overall compilation stats for Jazz are all good things. All good things. And he's been a success. One of Brian Cashman's best deadline acquisitions, I want to say really ever. There are improvements I want to see, and you guys know I love Jazz to death. I'm still on the train of, if you can lock him up on a long-term deal that's reasonable, I think that makes still a lot of sense. Some things I would like to see him clean up. The defense I have no issue with. I saw somebody, when I posted on the Yanks app this morning, the same thing about his stats, giving him a little bit of, giving the business about his defense. Overall, Jazz's defense is not just good, it's great. He's at +7 outs above average at second base. I know this is like kind of a funky time to be saying this, because we just saw him air a ball against Boston into the seats. There'll be some head scratchers every now and then, but when I say things to shore up for Jazz, the defense is nothing I really worry about. He's a damn good fielding second baseman. Just the two-strike approach and hitting with runners in scoring position, there's room for improvement there, so I don't make it seem like Jazz is the perfect Yankee. But this is pretty impressive, man. This is pretty impressive. 36 homers, 40 stolen bases. And look at just the numbers for this year. Don't have stolen bases up there, but he's at we were talking about it last night. I think he's at like 22, 23 stolen bases. A 30-30 season is well within reach for Jazz. Power, he should get there. And with the stolen bases, like, if that mark is in reach, which it is, like, he's going to make that side of it happen. So I think Jazz probably getting there, and shout out to him, because it definitely has been a good season for him so far. Not sure how he's going to do tonight against the lefty Gore. He struggles big time against lefties, as does Trent Grisham. He's batting 5th tonight. But, cool with the lineup. You got Stanton back in there as well, so not much else to say other than that, chat. I mean, let's just keep winning games. These are teams that we're supposed to beat. Take a look at the schedule coming up. We wrap the series up tomorrow, hopefully going for a sweep. And then 4 against the White Sox, which we've discussed a lot. And then you look at that September schedule, like we said last night, easy for now for this week. And then it gets hard again. You got Houston, Toronto, Detroit, Boston. Excuse me. Then you got the Twins. You got the Orioles. You got the White Sox again, and then you got the Orioles again. So Yankees got to hold their own, and boy, oh boy, and this is obvious, like, I want to see them win one of those series against, like, how sick would it be if they went to Houston and took 2 out of 3 and looked good? Same with against Detroit and obviously Boston and Toronto. Won't get my hopes up there. But, like, don't shit yourself against those 4 teams. Hold your own, maybe win a series or 2, and let's go. Heck, I'm going to pray for 500 against those ball clubs. And then after that, you can get fat again with Orioles, White Sox, and Orioles again. But I think that just about covers it all, chat. Going for the series victory tonight. We'll have we didn't even go over pitching matchups, or at least for the Yankees side of things. It'll be Luis Gil on the bump for the Yanks. And last time out against Boston, probably one of the worst 5 innings, 1 earned run outings you'll ever see, because he was just walking the world and did not look good. But he did manage to get through 5 and only allow a run. So that has his ERA through just 4 starts at a respectable spot. Obviously, the first outing Miami wasn't all that good, but since then, he was very effective against St. Louis. He was effective against, was it Tampa Bay or was it Minnesota? And then, again, against Boston, didn't look good, but just 1 earned run through 5. Would like to see him just look good tonight. And ideally, that gets you to, 6 innings, 2 runs, something like that. But I really just want him to be efficient, walk less guys, and that's always been the issue with Gil, going back to when he was called up in 2021, way back when. He's always had an issue with walks. So, still want to figure that out. But each time out, outside of Miami, he's given us a good shot to win. So he does tonight against the Nationals. Another look at their lineup. I think that just about does it, chat, for our pregame here. Fernando Cruz is back. We got the 2026 schedule announced. Opening day next year is March 25th against San Francisco. You got Volpe back. We'll see how he does. Like I was saying, I really think this is basically an audition for his time as a starting shortstop come playoffs. Not for the future, per se, because that's where I don't have enough faith in the Yankees there to move on from him going into year 4. But for the playoffs, they will put that pride aside. I'm almost positive. Maybe he looks good over the next month or so, and that could change things. But you have now the alternative basically breathing down his neck. And not to mention how much every fan is, even tonight, clamoring for, where's Jose Caballero? And the defense is, the idea of bringing in Volpe as a defensive replacement for Caballero is like kind of hilarious. I mean, Caballero's a damn good shortstop, and we know what Volpe's been this year, despite the last few weeks looking good, outside of the Boston series. I think that's all I got, chat. I'm kind of rambling here. But, click like on the stream. Hope everybody's had a great Tuesday so far. We're 2 days into the week, chat. been a good week. And it's like officially fall out now, yo. Like, I don't think it's going to get hot again. I don't know. It's like only 75 degrees each and every day, sunny out, which I ain't complaining. They want to put me in playoff mode, word up. So, yeah. Let's just continue our beautiful brand of baseball tonight, chat, which is beat up on the bums. And, maybe, yeah, we shit ourselves against good teams, but who cares? We're working smarter, not harder, chat. That's the way I see it. Be right back. I'm going to get everything set up on the back end, and then we'll chop it up in the chat. Reminder, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. And go ahead, in the meantime, drop some score prediction for tonight. Who's going deep? Luis Heel final line predictions. Will we see Fernando Cruz? I think we will, really, no matter what. Just so we can, get his feet wet again. But, be right back, yo. See you guys in a minute. What up, Chad? How we doing, yo? I got you all pulled up on my iPad. First things first, shout out Morgan, shout out Luna, shout out intern Tim in the chat, moderating as always. Good to see you guys again, and good to see everybody else in the chat. We got, first one I see is Itchy Nuts saying Volpe sucks. I mean, I ain't gonna fully dispute that. Good to see you, Itchy Nuts. Yo, we got Mike, we got Christian S, we got Bobes, we got William, we got Eli, Christian S, Julia, Marcy S, Lil Bill, JS, all my homies in the chat, Sushi Plays, Nutty Nate, Sports for Life, Danny Barry, Moon Mist, my man, what's going on, yo? Good to see you, brother. And Luann, all my homies in the chat. We got We Hoopin' X Clips. I thought it was a real We Hoopin' for a second. I was like, yo, what up, brother? Obi-Wan Kenobi, we need to sweep. Absolutely, man. What we said going into yesterday, let's pull the schedule back up here, was just because it's baseball, like the nature of the game, I'll assume we'll lose one game this week. 6 out of 7 in this week with the Nationals, the White Sox. I'll allow one loss at some point because I know the nature of the sport. We already won last night, win tonight, and then you got free tomorrow, take care of business there. And then, ideally, you do sweep the freaking White Sox. Again, that's what we do, chat. It's our fucking brand of baseball. And I'm starting to take pride in it, man. We beat up on the bad teams. We take advantage of the poor. That's what we're going to do. What up, Miguel Castro? How you doing, brother? And yeah, follow Yanks Av on Instagram and on Facebook if you haven't already. Lil Bill with the update. Boston is beating the Orioles already. 2-0, top of the third. We'll definitely keep our eye on that. We'll also, keep our eyes peeled to Twins, Blue Jays. That's about to get started in Toronto. Both those teams, the Red Sox and the Jays, won last night. And there's some crime activity going on outside. Let's see what the situation is. I guess it's a regular cop car. I actually couldn't see. But wild card look, everything stays the same outside the fact that the Royals lost last night, as did the Rangers. But for the top three teams, including us, all won, as well as the Blue Jays in the AL East. So yeah, we'll be keeping tabs on that. Ben Cave, what up, brother? What up, Dan? Went to the game yesterday. It was fun to see a big offensive day. Yeah, yesterday was a fun game, man. And listen, the ninth inning sucked, but like, in the end, who really cares? It was more so kind of just like humor set lighter. So when they gave it the grand slam, like Jesus. But in the end, a win's a win. Scored 10 runs. Word up. And yeah, got to sweep. Crack open your favorite beverage of choice, yo. Absolutely, Mork. Absolutely. I got my ice cold Diet Cola store brand ready to go. Yeah, I would take 6-1, Christian S. Again, that's only because it's freaking baseball, so I got to be somewhat realistic with it. But like entering the White Sox series in every single game, I would be like, the Yankees should win tonight. Same with against the Nationals, whether it be tonight's game or tomorrow with Fried. You should win every one of these games. It is baseball, so gotta just fucking accept that to a degree. Doing good, William. Doing good, yo. Was at the office today. Went to got my second cup of coffee in the afternoon/evening. Did a nice chest day at the gym. That was good. No sauna today. So my chance of a cardiac event is not reduced by 40%, like the stats say. And that's a true fact, by the way. If you do the sauna regularly, your chance of a cardiac event legitimately reduces by 50%, apparently. You can look it up, Chad, if you don't believe me. Anyways, it's been going good, man. Going good. Got my soda, got you guys. We're chilling. I should be the new scoreboard watcher. Word up, Lil Bill. If that's what you want your role to be, man, sounds good. Dan illegally parked again. Nah, Morg, I still haven't got my license back. I went to the DMV on Monday, but of course, for the second time, it was like the wrong DMV. They don't do what I need them to do. Only the one in like Bayonne does it, so I got to go there. So my license is currently still suspended, which has my Hyundai Sonata back home at my dad's house still. But I really want to have it by this weekend because I didn't realize it's Labor Day weekend coming up. So word up, but I'd like to be able to drive if I could. What up, Hector? Sorry, Hector, I feel like I've been forgetting you the last couple of days. It's not forgetting, I just don't see it. Apologies, man. What up, JS? JS is calling a go-ahead 2-run shot from Bellinger. Down for that. I heard Spider-Man was there. Spider-Man 2. Right? Yeah, that's Spider-Man 2, and then Robbie looks at Peter all funky. What up, Heck? Hey, welcome back home, man. Dan's a criminal. What happened to the car? No, I just, Dan, do you know the We Hoopin' actually goes? I know We Hoopin', yeah. I like We Hoopin'. The Ravens fan, he's cool dude. I don't actually know him personally. Let me see here. What happened to the car? No, I just, my license got suspended, not for a DUI or nothing. And we got first pitch about to be thrown, chat. So I'm going to work on the box score. Heel's taking his warm-ups now. I had like 3 or 4 parking tickets that mounted up, which is kind of my fault because I always just let them blow away in the wind when they put them under my windshield wiper. And then I blame the town. I'm like, oh, you guys are littering. I didn't put that there, and you're contributing to the world's pollution. But then they suspended my license because I wasn't paying them. They are since paid. Everything's actually taken care of besides actually getting my license back. Like the restoration fee and all that you got to pay, like that's all taken care of. But anyways, chat, let's do it, yo. First pitch from Heel is in there for a called strike. We got an 0-1 count. Box score I'm making pretty good progress with, actually. This is kind of quick. Let's see if I can get this up and running so we can be chilling. But yeah, yo, as always, I will be checking in on the chat just about every half inning or so. Reminder to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Crack open a beverage of your choice. And yeah, yo, another night of watching Yankee baseball. Another night of watching us beat up on the bums, chat. And again, as I mentioned, I am now taking pride in it. We're working smarter, not harder, Chad. Who needs to beat the good teams? Not me. I want to take advantage of the poor. Let me crank this up, yo. We got a 1-2 count. Heel to James Wood. And that ball is lined in the center field. Grisham is right there, 1 away. And we're underway, Chad. Hold on, I'm going to get the Nationals lineup up. Where am I going wrong here? There we go. Alrighty. Everything look good, sound good? I think so. Alrighty, yo. Love you guys, chat. See you soon. Let's do it. We got 1 out, top of the first. Another look at the Nationals lineup. Pretty similar to yesterday, only difference, as we mentioned, Brady House in at third base, batting 7th. As Abrams lines him down the right field line, that'll go into the corner, off the wall. Stanton feels it out there. Quick throw in his second, and keeps Abrams to a single. Let's go. Very nicely played by Giancarlo in right field. Perfectly handled that ricochet and got that in quick. So, anyways, you guys saw the Nationals lineup. Yanks, quick look at that if you haven't seen it already. Stan's back in there. Rosario starting at third, so no McMahon against the lefty. That makes sense. Volpe back in there. We already discussed that at length. And Wells gets to start behind the plate. And Goldschmidt's leading off. But yeah, Wells, he's actually hit lefties pretty well this year. He's above league average against lefties, whereas righties he's been brutal, which is kind of ironic because lefties were always Wells' issue. Now the one time he is hitting is against lefties. Anyways, you figure, kind of can guarantee Rice will be in there no matter what tomorrow, but I would figure it's behind the plate for the afternoon game. But yeah, we got Ruocco and O'Neill in the booth again. Going for the series clinching win, chat, and 3 straight wins. That'd be nice. Anyways, the 1-0 waves through that one. Ball and a strike on the 3-hitter Luis Garcia Jr. Let's go, Heel. Goal today, for me at least, for Heel, 6 innings. 6 innings and to just look efficient, a.k.a. not that many walks, which so far is so good. 2 batters in. 2 balls and a strike on Garcia.
Look, he's had flashes in these 4 starts of being really good, but we need to see the consistency of his delivery because that allows him to get strike 1 and that allows him to put the fastball where he wants it.
Now, with that said, with like Heel 2-2, swing and a miss on a slider, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
I mean, he's got a good fastball. He's got a good break.
As rough and like rusty, I would say, as Heel has looked. If this was like his bad spell of the season, coming back, it's not bad at all. He's kept us in pretty much every single game. Outside of his first start against Miami was legitimately not good. But against St. Louis, he was fine. Ultimately against Boston, he was fine. Strike 3, swing and a miss on a nice changeup. Gets Garcia swinging. 92-mile-an-hour changeup, perfectly located, 2 away. And that'll bring up Josh Bell. But yeah, like they just said, Heel's had points where he's looked good. Last week was rough. But again, only 1 run through 5 1/3, so whatever. 1 earned run, I should say. 2 outs, runner on first.
With the fastball, it's a mechanical tweak he needs to make. His stride tends to get a little bit long.
Change up in there, 0-1. By the way, I'm raising the gain on my mic a little bit because I noticed on the playback yesterday it was a little quiet, chat. A little quiet. You guys like my haircut? Probably can't notice. I said, sir, I would just like a trim. I want to keep the mullet, but just condense it a little bit. And he did a good job, I think. Yeah, he's wearing pink cleats. Anyways, ball and a strike on the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Abrams off first, 2 outs. Fly ball popped up, probably getting out of play. Rosario over, can't get there, out of play. 1-2 on Bell. So yeah, Boston already leading Baltimore 2-0. I hope Baltimore can throw us a bone and take one of those games.
No complaints here. He's right.
That's a great scouting report to go along with the weather.
Yeah, nice as hell outside lately, man. I like it. Been enjoying the weather, chat. Fall is near. Throws over to first, not in time.
Abrams, the leading base stealer for the Nats with 26. So definitely got to keep an eye on him.
Alrighty, the 1-2, 2 outs, runner on first. Heel sets and deals. Foul away again. Abrams was running.
You know what, Paul? We mentioned him.
Yo, Chad, I gotta say, by the way, I'm getting a little nervous about Mr. Cal in Seattle. He's got to chill. And I don't even care about the MVP, which, yo, I mean, he might win. He might win. You know what I care about? It's the record. He's got to chill. Now, I ain't going to predict he's going to break it. But it is just 13 more homers he would need. So I might be watching, we might be on Cal Raleigh watch every single time we're on here. Just checking in on, not the Mariners, but Cal Raleigh to make sure he didn't go deep. I was telling Cohen, because the Padres are playing the Mariners, I'm like, you better keep him in check, yo. I woke up in a bad mood this morning because of Cal Raleigh hitting 50.
You don't get along.
Yeah. Check at Abrams.
And there's a very strong chance him winning the MVP would indeed be bullshit. That's not what I'm stressing about. Like, I've dealt with Judge getting fucked over in the MVP race before. And now he has 2. I wanted to win MVP, obviously. But, like, I'm not stressing that. I am stressing the home run record. I don't even want Cal to hit 60, to be honest. That I could get over. Picked over... no. Great throw over to first. Snap throw right after the pitch by Wells. Almost got Abrams, but got back there in time. Oh, man, that was almost really nice. Good tag. Or, excuse me, good slide. Everything about that was good. They just didn't get him. Oh, wait a second, chat! He's out! He's out! He's out! He is out! You couldn't tell from the initial angle, but the one they just showed, he is no doubt about it. He is out, and the Yankees are challenging. This will wrap up this inning, chat. It'll be a scoreless first for Luisio once this is overturned. Yo, good throw by Wells. Great tag by goalie. Word up. Yeah. Yep. Got his left forearm, chat. Goldschmidt did. Overturned. Very good. And that's what we have replay review for, chat. Scoreless first for Luis Heel. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, a strikeout on a gorgeous changeup that was. And that'll do it top of the first. So let's go hit. Let's go look at the Yankees lineup for tonight. Reminder again, it is the left-hander Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals, so we're switching things up a little bit today. You'll have Goldschmidt leading off, Judge batting second, Bellinger batting third, Giancarlo Stanton back in there playing right, he'll clean up. Trent Grisham batting fifth, which is fine because the alternative would be Dominguez in the outfield. We know he doesn't hit lefties either. This is a spot where if Austin Slater hadn't gotten hurt, this is where Slater would be playing, would be in tonight's game. I don't know if we'll ever see him again, to be honest. I'm sure at some point. But anyways, Rosario, the lefty going, he'll start at third base at 231 WRC+. The asterisk there is, of course, to let you know that's his stats with the Yankees. At 231 WRC+ with the Yankees, which, of course, suggests, and it's true, he's been very good. Mostly only playing against lefties, which is what he was brought here to do, and that's exactly what he's done. He's raked against lefties. He's been awesome. And especially, every time a Yankee hits a homer, every time a Yankee scores, the first person you see greet him in the dugout, coming out of the dugout, is Ahmed Rosario. So shout out to him for many reasons. Anyways, he'll bat sixth, play third. Jazz at second base, batting seventh. He also struggles big time against lefties, so we'll see how he manages against Gore tonight. Volpe, back at shortstop after 2 days off. He will be batting eighth, and we discussed it a lot in the pregame. I don't think his future is that unclear in terms of going to next year. I think he'll be around. He'll get a chance to be the guy again at short. But this is an audition for October. You got Jose Caballero right there. If it comes down to a big series or just win or go home game, and Volpe hasn't proved himself by then with this next month tryout, quote unquote, if you will, I firmly believe the Yankees will play Caballero starting as shortstop come October. But maybe Volpe shows you something over the next month. The offense, he had gotten out of the gate in the second half, great, hitting for power. The defense we know has been much better over the last couple weeks, Boston series aside. But now he's hit the shitter again, offensively. So we'll see how he looks after a couple days off. We know for the most part, when he does get time off, he comes back hitting the ball pretty well. So, we'll just see how he looks, man. He's going to play. And Boone talked about it a couple days ago, talked about it again today. Volpe's the guy at short is what they're saying. So they're giving him the chance to, I don't say win the job back because he clearly didn't lose it, but I guess further prevent himself from possibly losing it going into October. Anyways, and Austin Wells in a catcher batting ninth. Goldschmidt leading off. And, we'll see what Mackenzie Gore does tonight. Again, he's been ass as of late. And like I said, Jolly told me this morning he's always bad in the second half. And that was before I even looked at the stats. And I saw the stats, and I'm like, oh, you're not kidding. His ERA is right around 7 since the All-Star break. Let me get the Nationals thingamajig here. 2 balls and a strike on Goldschmidt. I just realized, by the way, I did not pick up the chat in between that half inning. I will do so after this half inning, chat. Forgive me. Forgive me. Alrighty. Yeah, that was good shit, man. Good throw, good tag, good review. Alrighty, we got a 3-1 count early on the leadoff hitter Goldschmidt with Who's batting second? Judge is batting second. That's right. It's a lefty. Need Judge to go deep today, chat. I need Cal Raleigh to not go deep. I need Judge to go deep. Goldschmidt to short. That'll be easy for Abrams. One away. Talked about, I know he's 0 for 1 now, but Goldschmidt was kind of giving some props earlier because he's hitting the ball well again. And his overall season now, it's solid. It's a 112 WRC+. Plus. But I do just want to bring this up to point out that, yeah, last 15 games hitting 317, Goldschmidt is. So word up there. Anyways, he grounds out, 1 away. And here is Aaron Judge. They're showing his stats since returning from the IL, hitting 210. We all know that, not looking good. Hit a couple balls hard last night. And he's had some at-bats where you're feeling, okay, Judge is heating up. Like St. Louis, he looked good. I thought Judge was back after St. Louis. Had the home run in Tampa Bay, too, but nothing really showed since then. Need him to get going. Especially entering next week. We need Judge ready by next week when we face the good teams. So we got, Nationals and White Sox, and then Houston, Toronto, Detroit, Boston. Basically, come September, I need Judge to be Judge.
1-2
Swing and a miss. Foul tip, 1 and 2. Come on, Cap, give me something.
Coming off the IL, a 210 batting average, a 783 OPS.
He is still getting on base at a decent clip. That's why that OPS still is pretty respectable.
Judge has slugged 742 against lefties this season.
Come on, Cap.
Number 1 in all of baseball, no surprise there.
Ball up,
2 and
2 and 2.
I know, Paul, there was one swing last night, just missed the ball to center field, had that sound.
Yeah, he's getting close, and you know it's a matter of time for Aaron Judge. And
The 2-2.
I still think that he
ground ball left side. That'll be easy for the third baseman, whatever his name is. Judge grounds out, 2 outs.
Grounds out to third.
Brady House, that's the third baseman. 2-way, that'll bring up Bellinger. As we all know, rakes against lefties. Rakes.
And here is Cody Bellinger.
You know, it's such a luxury because you don't want to set up.
Such a good season for Bellinger. 813 OPS, in 272, 24 homers, 78 ribs.
His numbers against lefties, first in all of baseball, lefty on lefty. So he's
Still a small shot at 100 ribbies for the season if he has a good September.
Not that big. Lefty's hitting 243, righty's hitting 263. So you got 4 left-handers in the lineup tonight for the Yankees.
0-1 count on Belly.
0-1.
Ground ball chopped, foul ball. 0-2.
Yeah, to your point, Bellinger, 355 batting average against lefties this season. In OPS over 1,000. His on base and his slugging.
Mork has alerted me that we got a super chat. I will be pulling that up right after this inning.
Yeah, Aaron Judge saying the changeup up just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Come on, Belly. Fly ball to left.
Sky to left.
It'll be Oh, he can't get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, fair ball. Excuse me. It'll be a ground rule double for Bellinger. My bad. I thought that was to the left of the line, but apparently it was fair. It's a 2-out ground rule double for Bellinger. Yo, I was on the verge of calling that a can of corn, chat. But no, couldn't get there. And let's see. Oh, no, that's a fair ball. Yep. Fair ball, chat. Let's go. Look at that fan.
Nice easy double for Bellinger.
It sounds like we got some commotion going on in the field. I heard the umpire saying something. I don't know who to, though. Anyways, Bellinger on second, and now 2 outs for Giancarlo Stanton, who's back in the lineup after the day off yesterday. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Which, yo, speaking of, I'm hoping that Judge is able to play right field by the Chicago series. At the latest, maybe be able to play right field in Houston. Although Stanton might be able to, if that's not the case by then, in the Houston series, which is a week from now, Stanton should be able to play that right field. But I'd like to think Judge is back by then, playing right. Stanton at 306, 16 homers. What did I say, 51 ribs? 1 dot OPS. Judge keeps struggling and Stanton keeps going. Stanton will have a higher WRC plus than Judge soon. Stanton at a 179. Judge down to 193. Down to 193. What a world we live in. What a world.
You know what?
1 ball, 2 strikes on Stanton. Bellinger off second. 2 outs, bottom of the first, no score.
Standing 388.
This will be pitch number 17 for Mackenzie Gore.
An OPS near 1,400.
High fly ball, center field.
In the yard, Young will come in.
That'll be a can of corn. All right, inning over. All good. Yankees go scoreless in the first. A lot of game left to go. Let's just get another scoreless from Heel, and then we'll go take care of business. We'll have Grisham, Rosario, Jazz leading off in the second. What up, Chad? How we doing, yo? Let's have ourselves a good night. Scoreless through 1. That's all good. It's baseball. It happens. And, yo, first things first, got to address my guy Joey Rodriguez with a $10 super chat. Appreciate you so much, Joey. Always showing support. Says, sorry I'm late, my guy. Dad had serious 9-hour surgery today. Yo, I hope everything's all good, Joey. I hope everything's all good. What you say? Yo, he's all good now. Ivy got my beatbox, juice, and zins. And just made it home to watch my man. Fuck yeah, Joey. You're the man. Love you, fam. Can Jazz bomb 3 days in a row? That would be hype. That would be hype. And maybe it'll come with runners in the scoring position. I don't want to seem like I'm a Jazz hater now. I just had to preface it before, and I was gassing him up. How good of a season he's had. We discussed this in the pregame. For those who are just joining, his overall stats since coming over to the Yanks last July, like insane. 6 WAR, 36 homers, 40 stolen bases. So the only reason I preface it so much is because like there are areas of improvement still. Like I don't make it seem like Jazz is a perfect player, but you got to give credit where it's due. Like this is pretty insane. Whether it be just the overall stats, just this year on the season 2025, career high in homers with 25, 3.7 WAR. I mean, come season's end, just for this year, he's probably going to be a 5 WAR player. So like the compilation overall just stats in the season for Jazz, awesome, and I'm totally down for him to go deep again tonight. Just those 2 things with the 2-strike approach and runners in scoring position. Other than that, and I can't emphasize enough, the defense is not one of those things that I say he has to shore up. He's a damn good second baseman that'll sometimes just drive it crazy here and there. Not comparing him to Robbie Cano, but every time Robbie Cano would do something, I'd be like, yo, what, is he drunk? But more often than not, Jazz is an elite second baseman. Not as good as Cano. I only made a comparison for the sake of what I just said. But he is plus 7 outs above average. Jazz is borderline elite defensively at second base. But yo, Joey, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. And wishing the best for your dad, man. But it sounds like he's all good, so good to hear that. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. What up, Tim? How you doing, yo? Not a hater, although I'm prefacing it so much now that it seems like I am. Ground ball to short, and Volpe makes the play, nice and clean. 1 away here in the second. Let me look at a couple more chats here. Hey, Dan, did you hear about the Raha Jackson attempted murder situation that is viral on the internet? I have no clue, Moises. How does it affect the Yankees World Series chances? I don't know who Raha Jackson is, to be honest. What's good, Iran? How you doing, yo? Lil Bill, our official Yanks Staff scoreboard watcher, says Blue Jays are up over the Twins 2-0, and I can confirm that. So Red Sox beating the Orioles 2-0, bottom 4. Blue Jays already beating the Twins 2-0, bottom 1. So maybe they're on their way to another win, but we'll be monitoring that. Would you ever play for the Yankees, Dan? No, William, I wouldn't. I would turn that down. Yeah, of course I would, man. I'd freaking put the uniform on to flip burgers. Rampage Jackson's son. I'm honestly not familiar with who Rampage Jackson is, to be honest. What up, Yeti? Chilling, yo. Chilling. But all right, Chad, pick it back up soon. We got 1 out, top of the second. Ball and a strike on the number 5 hitter, Riley Adams. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
Body language can tell a lot.
Body language.
Excited to get back in there. The 1-2. Popped. Foul. Off first. Towards the dugout. On the dugout.
1 and 2 on Adams.
Throwing strikes, but we talked about his walk ratio leading the major leagues. Well, the 5th lowest team in all of baseball to walk are the Nationals, so something has to give tonight, and he's doing a good thing early.
Pointing out Heel's walk rate being the highest in the major leagues through 4 starts is kind of crazy.
As the game goes on.
The 1-2. Bring him up, Blue. Just missed. Not a good frame by Wells. Well, maybe frame the ball a little better, Wells. And Wells is a good framer, but yeah, he picked that ball up a little too much. Probably not Wells' fault, just a missed call on the corner. The 2-2. Fouled away. 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
What Cam Schlittler did last night and his approach, that
Yeah, Cam's a dog, man.
For Heel tonight against the Nationals.
We talked about it last night. When you start looking at the scoreboard and you see in Schlittler last night seeing 101.
The 2-2. Ball in the dirt, 3-2.
Trust yourself. You know, I can get anybody out with a good 101-mile-an-hour fastball.
Let's go, Heel.
And I think Heel needs to find that same kind of confidence that my stuff's good enough. I don't need to nibble, especially early in the count.
Here's the 3-2.
God damn it.
Missed there.
All right, so he loses Adams. 1-out walk for Heel.
First
Let me fix the box score.
Issued
First walk of the night for Heel.
on cam from Meredith Morakovitz.
Keep it there and we're chilling. We just can't be having what we did against Boston
Here's
last
Dylan
week.
Cruz.
Unless it somehow works out to the same result, which is just 1 earned run or 2 runs total. But more often than not, that ain't going to be the case with 5
Cruz in his
walks.
second big league season.
Run on first, top of the second, 1 out.
His 71 games with a left oblique
Strike,
strain
0-1.
from late
Fastball,
May
95 miles an hour.
mid-August. Actually made his big league debut against the Yankees last August, and his first career hit was a double off of Garrett Cole.
Yo, I don't know why for the life of me, I cannot remember playing at Washington last year. 0-2, 95, blows it by him. On Cruz, 0-2. I remember playing them in 2023. We talked about it yesterday with how bad the lineup looked. That was the last time we played them at home. I do not remember. Not 23. That was 20. No, yeah, 23. I do not remember that series at Washington last year. Apparently, it was around, I think, this time, like in August. I don't know why I don't remember that. Popped him up.
Popped up.
Jazz drifts back. Looks like he's under it. He is 2 away. Yo, Jazz has a turtleneck on, chat. I'm telling you, it is the fucking fall. Look at Jazz's turtleneck and tell me you want the Yankees to bottom out, to send a message to the front office. What is that going to do? We already sent that message 2 years ago, missing the playoffs.
Yeah, I know I was kind of cutting myself off, which is kind of diving into the pitch a little bit too much, so I would open up a little bit. And
Give me October, baby. Give me October. That's pretty sick. Jazz wearing a turtleneck.
So it's just minor.
Now I'm looking forward to Jazz's at bat.
Another pop up in the infield.
Honestly, turtleneck in August, and Rosario makes a catch quick, despite the walk, scoreless second for Luis Heel. Jazz wearing a turtleneck in August might negate the lefty-lefty splits, chat. Speaking of Jazz, he, I believe, is due up third this inning. We'll have, Grisham, Rosario, Jazz. This could be a tough inning, sandwiched with nice matchup for Rosario, who rakes against lefties. Grisham and Jazz struggle mightily against lefties. So we'll see how those two do. And Rosario, nothing's guaranteed, but you feel pretty good about him against a lefty. But all right, yo, Chad, I'm going to pick you up in 2 seconds. Let me get the national side of things up on here. Reminder, click like in the stream, please, if you have not yet. Helps out a great deal. If you don't mind, click that fucking like button. Alrighty, let's see. Come on, man. Where's my lineup? Where's my goddamn lineup, man? There we go. Alrighty, what up, chat? How we doing? We got over 200 people in here. Hell yeah. Turtleneck in 70 degrees, kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy, Longer Lord. And what up, Longer Lord? How you doing, yo? Baltimore ain't leading, William. What are you talking about? What the fuck? Still 2-0 Boston, top 5. Toronto's winning 2-0 over the Twins right now. There is kind of a chill in the air, though, man. I swear, 70 degrees is the new 60 degrees. Like, when it's 75 out, it feels like 68, 69. There's been a nice, cool breeze. Baltimore took the lead. Is that right, William? It just hasn't updated, or what are you talking about? Sox are up 2-0. Why are you trying to bullshit us, William? You seem like a good guy to me. He'll got to stop pitching for K's. You can just blow by him and break bats, man. I disagree with that, Aaron. I mean, Luis Heal's whole profile is a strikeout pitcher with like a fastball that's gas and then a slider. Changeup looks good so far tonight in the early going. But yeah, definitely we agree he's got to reduce the walks for sure. Dan, opening day 2026, it's Yankees and San Francisco Giants. Yeah, we discussed that briefly before, Cotton, and I was saying I typically I can't ever get into like schedule announcements like mid-season. It's like, all right, 2026. I hope I'm still alive by then. But no, having the MLB kickoff night, like we're the only game on that Wednesday, nobody else playing, us versus San Francisco. As for the fact that it'll almost definitely be on ESPN or Fox, Besides that, I'm actually pretty hyped about it. Meredith's talking about something right now. I guess Cam Schlittler and his blue-collar attitude. 0-2 on Grisham. Grisham at 250, 25 homers, 50 ribs, 823 OPS.
This could certainly help this Yankees rotation and alleviate some question marks down the stretch if he can continue to do what we saw.
There's no doubt about it, man. Cam is the fourth starter. No doubt about it. Come October.
You get excited about watching him.
Which we'll only need if we advance to the LDS, unless we win the East. 1-2 on Grisham.
You come to the game and it's like, oh, Schlittler's pitching tonight. Great.
Yeah, word.
This kid pitch. Right.
Schlittler Day. Which, let's see, when will Cam be going? So Cam will be going... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Cam will be pitching Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Cam yesterday, Heel today, Free tomorrow, Warren Thursday, Rodon will be Friday. So, no, Cam will be going Saturday, I believe, against the White Sox.
He is here to stay. And, he has that level of command and stuff that we've seen it really blossoming over these last couple of
2 balls, 2 strikes on Grisham. Oh, shit, the box score. My bad.
Usually saying something, because usually we just had a bad idea, nothing. You know, it's just right. You don't want to give anybody else credit.
High fly ball. Popped up.
Into shallow right.
Can of corn. 1 away, Grisham.
Here's some highlights of Schlittler.
Flies out.
Well, don't
And
blink
here's
because he
Cam.
throws hard. And 101 he hit last night, and it was up in the strike zone, and then a good curveball.
Yeah.
And that mix
Well, I can get rid of that asterisk now. That was while the game was still in progress.
I hope he doesn't fall in
So
line
ignore
with
that.
the cutter like a lot of pitchers do at the major league level, but his fastball curveball mix is tremendous.
Alrighty, here's Ahmed Rosario. 231 WRC plus so far in limited time with the Yanks. Brought here to hit lefties, and that's exactly what he's done. He's raked against lefties.
Yankees really building up some impressive pitching depth right now.
LaGrahe, I believe is how you say it.
Serious power arms.
BBD always tells me how Boone pronounces it. I think it's LaGrahe or Larahe. He's a baller. As is dude, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. I'm pumped for him, man. And a little extra motivation because of the fact that he was the return of the Carlos Narvaez deal. So I really want him to be good. But I remember at the time with when that trade went down, it was like, yo, the Yankees kind of got something here with Cruz. And now this year he's been like, scouts have been all over Cruz. Ground ball to the left side. Looks like that'll be the second out, and it is. Rosario grounds out, 2 away. And here is the turtleneck wearing Jazz Chisholm Jr. If they do a close-up of that, I might post it on Yanks Ave on my story. Oh, yeah, look at that turtleneck. I got my turtleneck chat. Remember that? We'll be breaking that out again in October. No doubt about it.
Jazz, if you would look at the scattering report.
Oh, damn, Iran, your laptop died? Sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully you're just talking like it lost its charge. It's not cooked. But yeah, here's Jazz, 1-0 count. Another look while they're still relevant. Overall stats on the year, and then his overall stats since coming to the Yankees last year. Almost a full season's worth. 6 WAR, 36 homers, 40 stolen bases. That pitch was like 3 inches outside. Called a strike. 1-1 on Jazz.
2-0 to 1-1, and this pitch isn't close.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my goodness.
I'm getting a screenshot of that Jazz turtleneck.
The 1-1.
High drive right field. That's going to hook foul, though.
Foul down the right field line.
Yeah, that's kind of his happy zone right now. It's hard down and in. And, you know, if you're going to go inside on him, you better make it in off the plate because he has the ability. He's so quick to get to the ball, and he's learned to hit here.
Let's go, Jazz. What do we got? 1-2 count.
1-2. Jazz, the
ball outside, 2-2.
25 homers, 20 stolen bases in a season since Curtis Granderson back in 2011. The only Yankee to ever do it more than
Fuck it, I'm posting that on my regular feed, on the main feed, unless he strikes out. Ground ball to the right side.
Second. Garcia will throw out Jazz, and a 1-2-3 second for Mackenzie Gore. No score through 2. at the stadium.
I just posted it. Turtleneck Jazz in August. You guys know I love my turtlenecks. I'm going to go grab mine. I'm not putting it on, but I do want to grab it. Look at this shit, Chad. I cannot wait to be rocking this again, man. For the fucking wild card series, but whatever. Look at that. Oh, yeah, dude. This was a look, man. This was badass. I remember putting this shit on and I actually like got emotional because I'm not on the team. Because I felt like I was on the team. But yeah, we're not far off. I mean, hell, Jazz is telling me I can wear it right now. What up, chat? And yo, shout out Joe with another $10 super chat. My man. Fuck you, Steve. If you had to predict right now, besides Judge, Big G, and Jazz, who's gonna hit the Yankees' biggest home run of the postseason? Oh man, you left out Bellinger, so I gotta go with Bellinger there, Joey. Besides Bellinger, if you were to include him in the ones that we can't say, Grisham. I'll go Bellinger. The ones you didn't list, Bellinger is my first answer. Grisham would be 2. It looks like Ron agrees with me. What up, Zendino? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Dan's built like a turtle. Oh wow. All right, Luna. What up, Cotton? Anyways, back out is Luis Gil, of course, for the top of the third. Dan put that shit on. Dude, honestly, I'm not against it, man. Only thing is I'm running not hot right now, but I feel like if I did put the turtleneck on, I'd be sweating a little bit. It's still too early. Although, again, apparently not, according to Jazz. Yeah, Stan was an option. What up, by the way, Steve? Is that a homer? No, it's off the base of the wall. That'll be a leadoff double for Robert Hassel III. All right, chat, let's lock in. Why are you so ass at blitzball? Steve, why don't you suck my cock, man? How's that fucking sound? All right? Excuse my French, chat. Steve, I would dice you up. Don't even get me fucking started, dude. Don't get me started. Nope, wrong one.
Go to the split, Jimmy.
Never mind. I don't have my pitches up anymore, but whatever. Steve, I'll see you in the box, dude. Steve, you should come to Blitzball Battle 7.
The majority of the Nationals hitters love the fastball.
It's September 17th we're filming it. Anyways, chat, pick it back up soon. Make sure to give Steve a lot of shit while I'm not in there. In a nice way, because Steve is my boy, for those who are not in the know. Sometimes. Alrighty, so yeah, leadoff double for the 8-hitter, Hassel III. Runner on second, nobody out. Heel at 31 pitches. Top of the third.
It's just a spectacular night for baseball.
Yeah, man, I almost want to open up my window. That'd be nice. Although I do have the air conditioner on.
See Goldschmidt
2-0.
at first.
Sorry for saying the C word before, chat. Just sometimes Steve deserves to be spoken to in that way. Steve has a lovely baby at home that he's taking care of. You know, it's probably his lovely wife taking care of the child while he watches Yankee baseball. Ain't that right, Steve? Just kidding. Cliche joke. I take it back. 2 balls and a strike. I'm the 9-hitter, Jacob Young.
With Hassel at second.
I see a player wearing Jordan cleats who is not a Jordan athlete. Lined. Oh, what a play by Jazz! And he tosses it past Volpe, but he did make the catch. That's okay. Could have just held on to the ball. Jazz, I hope you're okay. He's getting to his feet now. It's a really good play by Jazz. Did not have to throw the ball to Volpe, but no harm, no foul. Runner didn't advance. It's a really nice play by Jazz.
But a great play to get the out.
Man, it looks, I don't even know if I want to post the Yanks app because the rest of it just looks so funky. That's a damn good play. That saves a run. That saves a run.
You're looking at,
I'm posting that.
Instead of an easy ground ball or a sacrifice fly.
Good slider there from Heel, dropping in strike one. Well, last night, Jazz, he just couldn't quite jump tall enough for those 3 or 4 liners. So today they test him wrong. He says, okay, that one I got. Diving stop by Chizzo.
And Paul, I told him what you were saying about him about that vertical on the field after the game. And you know what? You weren't the only one. He was hearing it from everyone down there. He walked into that clubhouse. Mike Harkey was saying, I can't believe you can't jump. And he's saying, no, I'm trying to go side to side. But hey, those were out of his reach. I don't think Shaq could have got those.
It was amazing because
you
see one of those every once in a while, right? But there was,
all right, so 1 out. Runner still on second. Top of the order, I believe.
As he's going full lead, full extension.
You know, if you had a
James Wood up, 1-2 count.
Of the Yankee team,
My box score delayed again.
I mean, his athleticism, his speed, his ability to move and do things on the field.
2-2.
So all in fun. You talk about his vertical on a night like that. You know, we talked about it more when it was 10-0.
Yeah, word.
When it got 10-5, right?
Right, it became a little less humorous.
Let's go, heel. The 2-2. Fly ball to left.
Down the left field line.
That could be trouble, but it's going to be foul. Still 2-2.
Yeah, this was kind of what I was talking about, Ryan. And by not allowing that runner to be moved over. So a runner on second, no outs, scores about 60% of the time. Now you've got 1 out. Not only scores 40% of the time, so such a big out to not be able to move that guy to third.
39 pitches thus far for Heel. Runner on second, 1 out. The 2-2.
3-2. Sorry, I'm still getting this Jazz
Take a look at one of those
clip up.
players.
In the air, like he was trying to hit another step or something.
Yo, I love it. On the turtleneck Jazz post in August, somebody commented. It's a top like comment right now. This is what turns the season around.
They were valiant attempts.
Well, Heel's got to decide if he's going to continue to go with that hard fastball away or try that slider down and in.
Let's go, Heel.
For the swing and a miss.
3-2. Runner on second, 1 out. The pitch. I don't think he went. No, he didn't. All right, second walk of the night for Heel. Walks the leadoff hitter in the lineup, James Wood. First and second, 1 out. For C.J. Abrams, who singled his last time up. It was a really nice play by Stanton, actually. It was a line drive off the right field wall that Stanton held him to a single on. He comes up first and second, 1 out. Big spot, Chad. No score, top of the third. Come on, Heel, let's go. Let's go, Chet. It's a huge game. High stakes. Boston's still winning 2-0, top 6. Toronto's beating the Twins, now 3-0, top 3. And Abrams lines in the left center field, and that's probably going to score. It will. He scores.
No urgency there from Bellinger Rosario. The Yankees caught sleeping as Hassel scores, and it's 1-0 Nationals.
Yeah, Hassel.
No urgency is a little bit rough there, I think, from Ruocco. If Bellinger throws straight home, the Yankees get roasted for Wood being able to advance to third, which he certainly would do if he did throw all the way home. It really wasn't a great throw to the cutoff man, to be honest. It was to his left, or it was to his right. Let me see this here, chat. Let me see this here. Now the throw wasn't great, and Rosario didn't. I don't know. I feel like Rosario maybe got caught off guard, or just had a bad grip on the ball.
Yeah, almost looks like he looked in. It was going to go to second. Then he just cross-fired over to get.
Maybe he didn't know he was going home.
Got a horrible jump.
All right, 1-0 Nationals. As Hassel scores RBI single from C.J. Abrams. First and second, 1 out, top of the third.
Now you can do 162 games and only say a couple things all year defensively about Cody Bellinger.
Talking like Bellinger's like lazy or something. No urgency. Maybe Bellinger just got duped. Keep it here. Keep it at 1. Shit happens. You're good, Belly. Shake it off.
To your point, Paul, like Bellinger read how bad the read was from Hassel. It surprised him. He then thought, okay, there's no chance he's going. Then all of a sudden, he's going.
Probably. And this is what I mean. Like, this is the kind of thing that stands out when this has been an ongoing issue of the Yankees all year long. Like, little things like this. When it's Cody Bellinger and kind of a weird play like that, I can get over it.
but he just got a bad
It is different when it's like Volpe or one of the young guys or like Austin Wells forgetting how many fucking outs there are. But because of all those things that have occurred, you get that tone of voice with Ruocco describing it about that play right there with Bellinger. Is that one individual play? I can get over that. That's whatever.
And that impresses me because I remember even just going from right field to left field.
Anyways, the 1-2 on Garcia.
The spin off the ball. You just have to put so much time.
Fly ball center field, right center. Drifting over is Stanton. He's under it. He'll make the catch. Let's see what happens here. Runner does not tag. Very good. All right, first and second, 2 outs. Let's go, Hill. Come on.
Series. I mean, they took every opportunity. The Red Sox had to run on sand.
And no urgency for, I don't know, something about the way Ruocco said that pissed me off, Chad, if you can't tell.
He's already made 2 good plays today. The ball keeping a double into a single early.
It almost seems like one of those things where you go into a game with, and I had no problem with Ruocco and yes and all that, where like you have a narrative in your head so you're ready to act on it immediately the second you feel like you get the chance. Remember like when in 2019, I remember the ALDS game 1, I think it was, DJ hit like an absolute fucking cock shot into the bleachers in left center, and you could just tell Bob Costas had in his head the narrative and the story about the juice balls, which was accurate, but he's like, when the ball gets out and like clears the fucking bullpen in left center into the bleachers, he's like, well, with the balls this year, anything's up for the possibility of being out of here. It's like, yo, Bob, that ball was 115 miles an hour, 430 fucking feet. Relax. Hey, I'm not totally excusing Bellinger there, but like that's not up there with like the. That ain't one of those plays to me that makes you lose sleep at night. It's the Wells forgetting how many outs there are, or like Volpe trying to get Duran at second base. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm going on a tangent. 2 on, 2 outs, the 0-2 count on the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. This will be pitch number 50 for Heel. Fouled back, 98-mile-an-hour fastball, 0-2 still. Pick you up soon, chat.
Going with the fastball up in the strike zone.
Well, speaking of Volpe, I believe he's leading off next inning, chat. Yes, he is. It'll be Volpe, Wells, Goldschmidt coming up, bottom third. Once we get there.
That fastball can get on you in a hurry.
The 0-2. Outside, 1 and 2.
Bell able to hold up there on the changeup.
Come on, Heel. That's my last soda of the day, Chad. I've already had 2. I had one with dinner.
First and second, 2 out. 1 and 2. On Bell. He'll try to keep things here.
Oh, that's a fucking balk. All right, hopefully it doesn't cost us. Heel picked up his leg and then just stops. Pretty obvious balk. That's kind of absurd. So yeah, gotta hope Bell doesn't come through with a freaking hit, because that'll score 2 now. Look at this. This is about as blatant of a balk as you could possibly have, yeah. Fly ball to left. Let's see if this stays in play. Looks like it will. Bellinger drifts over. He's got it. Inning ends. Alrighty. So yeah, balk doesn't hurt him. And Nationals get on the board. Discuss that play. Is what it is. Got to move on. 1-0 they lead. And due up will be Volpe, Wells, Grisham. Let's score, chat. Let's score. Alrighty. And yo, Joey with another $10 super chat. My man, appreciate you, Joey. Which rookie, call up, or trade during the season has the best chance to be an October X Factor for the Yankees, and why? Cam Schlittler, Joey. Not to be, any recency bias, but it's not recency bias. We now have an established 4-starter. And by established, I mean, not like he's a fucking sure thing forever and always, but just the fact of, think about deadline, we get all those relievers. My first thought is, okay, game 4 is now taken care of because it's going to be somewhat of a bullpen game with whether it be Will Warren, or at the time I was still saying like Cam Schlittler opening for like 2 innings in the bullpen. Now it's just, you have a 4-starter in Cam Schlittler who you might even feel better than your 3-starter about, which right now slots in to be Luis Heel. It'll be Fried, Rodon, Heel, Cam as the 4, which we won't need a 4th starter until if and when we make it to the ALDS. But yeah, oh my God, it's honestly I think it's easily Cam. As for the trade, I think Bednar. But McMahon, just from the defensive side of things, is a game changer. He's got to start hitting, though. Ain't going to find that out tonight because he ain't playing. Anyways, appreciate you, Joey. Steve's calling for Volpe to get off the team, and that is fair. Fuck you, Steve. Hop off my blitzball game, man. Hop off. I'm going to dice you up. You don't got to hop off, Steve. But I would indeed dice you up. And I do enjoy a good old Diet Cock. Killer Cam, better than Louis Seal. Yeah, and like what I'll piggyback off what Jack is saying. More confident Schiller than any other pitcher right now. Yeah. I mean, going into the playoffs, like a big game, I still will trust. I think Rodon in general might be number 1 right now. I feel really good about Rodon. And look, Boone's talking to Bellinger. Almost a somewhat stern talking to. I don't know. Bellinger looks pissed. Yeah, he should have thrown home. Should have been a little more, but it's not the end of the world. Bellinger's not one of like our village idiots here. That is where I can just chop it up to a shit happened. Dan roasting the chat here tonight. No, honestly, it's just Steve. That's just Steve's my boy. I know it's your purpose in life, Steve. Steve's what they call an IRL friend, as the kids would say. Alrighty, so yeah. Volpe up now. Let me lock you in for this at bat. Volpe, Wells,
Yeah, again, that's a mistake that can cost you
Goldschmidt.
runs. Obviously, it did not.
The 0-1. Foul the way, 0-2.
I think, Wells has to just let him throw that pitch there. He's going to make it.
Right, or, James, am I correct that the catcher can call time, too? Without telling, the pitcher to step off, just call time?
The 0-2, ball low in the dirt, 1-2. In the Nationals pitching. Dude, what is this a new sound being introduced at Yankee Stadium? What is this crap, chat?
Could do that once per
More weird shit added every single day.
but instead it just, obviously.
Excuse me. Alrighty, 1-2 on Volt.
In his motion. 1-2 here on Volpe.
Swing and a miss. Let's see if he gets booed
Misses.
right away.
Now, you talk about adjustments and hitting.
Nope, nothing there, okay.
Do a little bit. So,
All right, so,
his struggles to me are all within.
Volpe 0 for 1 so far in his return.
It flies open, and then it brings everything else up. But watch his hip. It's kind of the first thing to open up, and then that pulls his shoulder and everything with it. So, if you look, his stance is closed. So
Yeah, let's get O'Neal, like,
your stance a little bit,
down
your hip
to
doesn't
the
have
field
open
and
as much.
work
So
with him
you
or something.
Kind of alleviated a lot of the movement. So that's just certain things.
All right, here's a 9-hitter Wells.
But you got to do a lot of reps before it becomes comfortable.
Wells, a nice, fresh, clean shave. Good for him. Just like me.
So if you're Volpe right now and you're seeing him opening up like that, you're saying, hey, just open your stance slightly and it will prevent you from.
I'm surprised Yankee Stadium hasn't taken some of this constructive criticism from everybody and shut off that awful soundboard. All those bullshit-ass little fucking TikTok sounds and crap.
Because you've done it for so long. But
Right.
If you look at a player's career,
0-2 on Wells.
what hitter it is,
Ball low,
Cal
1-2.
Ripken was really noted for.
Yeah,
You
millions
can have a
of
different
stances.
stance almost every day and see how closed he is. And as the ball's coming, that front hip is just gone. And once that goes, the bat, everything kind of drags.
All right, well, let's get somebody down there to tell him that.
The ball.
Which I know they probably are, but it ain't working. Get Paul down there. Doesn't even have a conversation. Just go get a bat out or nothing. Although I'm sure he would.
He opened up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it allows you to stay a little bit longer, see the ball a little bit longer. And it's really worked for him. I mean, it's not a surefire thing. Like I said, pitchers do little
Look at Rice.
mechanical things. Hitters do
Having a nice cold
certain
Poland
things.
spring. All right, another 1-2 on Wells.
How to adjust what you are as the season goes on.
Swing and a miss.
Your bat speed,
Two
gets
away.
higher. You might have to open up a little bit.
So far, so good for Mackenzie Gore.
I hated to do that because.
But all right, back to the top of the order. Second time through. 2 outs. Here's Goldschmidt.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
You don't want that. So, there are certain things you can do to help as you get tired or as you go through slumps.
Paul, about how much time, in the cage or during BP would it take before you feel comfortable taking a mechanical adjustment out into the batter's box?
Hittable pitch, 0-1.
In batting practice, if it felt great, then you would kind of mid-range it during the game, your first at bat, and then you usually if your first at bat didn't go well, you were right back to where you started. But
Yeah.
you do try things, and
Ball low,
sometimes
1-1.
it can be an instant fix, and you just like, wow, why didn't I know this a week ago?
Yeah.
Before I just went 1 for 29.
Now that's you with your golf swing, right?
There's little things you got to change every day.
Yeah.
Ball and a strike on Goldschmidt. Here we go. Inside 2-1.
Schmidt.
Let's go, Chad. Maybe a little solo homer or something. Not against that. You guys know I like my home runs. You guys are all obsessed with that fucking piece and hits together and old school baseball. No, I want a fucking homer. There's a drive into right center field. That ball's well hit. It's going to be trouble. Not a homer, but it's into the gap. and should be a 2-out double for Goldschmidt as he cruises in at second base. Very good. That's right, Check. Keep asking for singles. I want extra base hits. 2-out double for Goldschmidt. Here's where I'll call for a little single piece, and we got just a guy to do it with 2 outs. Situational hitting, Cody Bellinger. Which Ryan Rucco is going to say he's due right now because he just fucked up the whole entire season last inning. Committed murder. Alrighty, so yeah, second. Oh no, my bad. It's Judge. It's Judge, Chad. I keep forgetting he's at in second. Alrighty, come on, Cat. Now that changes things. Judge kind of has to come through here. Sorry about the mix-up on the lineup right there. I don't know why I had Bellinger up. We got Goldie on second, 2 outs. Judge up at the dish, 0-1 count. Come on, Cap. Give me something. I want you to go deep. The pitch. Ball. Oh, watch it, pal. Fastball up and in. You better watch that shit.
If you look at Goldschmidt's career numbers,
Judge at 323, 40 homers, 93 ribs. Still an insane season. Numbers have been trending down for a while. Need him to get going. Come on, give me something. Give me a little ribby single. 2-run shot. What do you got? The pitch. Ball outside, 2-1.
And when you look at the company now,
Gore at 47 pitches.
30 double seasons in a player's first 15 seasons in the big leagues. Cole Goldschmidt joins Albert Pujols, Pete Rose, Honus Wagner, Matt LaJoy, Robinson Cano.
Swing and a miss. Good cutter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Cap.
The only guys who've done this. Matt Blajaway in there with 12. Paul Wainer 13. Those are the only guys. And Paul Goldschmidt. 2-2 here on Judge.
Ground ball foul. Let's go, chat. Lend Judge your energy. We're gonna make a spirit bomb. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Yankees down by a run. Come on, Cap.
Another 2-2 coming to Judge.
Nope. 3-2.
Down low. 3-2.
And Bellinger is on deck.
Say, hey, if you're Gore, be careful, right? First base open. It's Aaron Judge.
Come on, Cap. Come on. Walker hit. Walker hit.
Yeah, that strike one was really
3-2 on Judge. 2 outs, tying run at second base. This is a huge spot.
There are some pitchers that have that ego.
Come on, Cap. This is what we do. We beat up on the bad teams. The pitch. Ball inside. Oh, thank God. I thought the umpire was going to call that a strike for a second. But he didn't. That's a combination of didn't and doesn't. New word. Anyways, Judge 2-out walk. Now first and second. Here's Bellinger, who's of course been great regardless of the situation, but in scoring position, great. Big spots, great. Situational hitting opportunities, great. And against lefties, elite. And that's what he's got right here. The lefty Gore versus the lefty Bellinger. The pitch outside, 1-0. First and second, 2 outs. Come on. Bellinger at 274, 24 homers, 78 ribs, 818 OPS. Had the ground rule double into foul territory. Or into the seats in foul territory in the first. The 1-0. Ball low, 2-0. Oh shit, it's dark out, chat. It is officially nighttime. Lock your doors. Come on, Belly. The 2-0. Oh shit, my MacBook is dying. I'll have to plug it in. Swing and a miss. Waves at that one. Curveball. Nice curveball. 2 balls and a strike.
He was talking about having different swings, not just one swing for every situation. He said in these spots, really all he's thinking about is how do I feel and trying to be athletic.
That pitch right there, you see, when you're ahead in the count that much, you're really looking to drive something. He's way out in front. So what?
Swing and
you get rid of that pitch, and now you go back to still trying to drive that ball up the middle or the other way.
The 2-1.
The 2-1.
Out of the way, 2-2.
Good rip that time.
Excuse me.
Away, 2-2.
Let's go, chat. Need a knock here. Give me a knock. Boston still leads Baltimore 2-0 in the 7th. Same with the Blue Jays, up 3-0, top 4 over the Twins. Mets, Phillies, if you care. No score in the 4th. The 2-2. Ball outside, 3-2. On deck is Giancarlo Stanton. Let's see, Gore's pitch count. That was pitch number 56. And this really is a box score ain't updated, so let me refresh that. We got a 3-2 count, chat. First and second, 2 outs. Lefty, Gore versus Bellinger. Here we go. The pitch. Ground ball, foul again.
And we'll do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it again, chat. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Oh, my box score's fucking around, man. Come on, dog. Why are you doing this to me?
And it's so different when they're trying to put you away. They'll throw that nasty slider, but 3-2, when you're trying to get it over, that ball got a lot of the plate.
Here we go.
Goldschmidt and Judge will be off again. Another 3-2 coming.
Heads up. Okay, ball 4. So a double for Goldschmidt, then walks to Judge and Bellinger. Bases are loaded for Giancarlo Stanton, chat. Give me something. Give me something.
Good at bat by Bellinger. Good at bat by Judge. Walks to both, and now you've got Big G.
I said 51 RBIs for Stan before. It's 41. 41. Could be 45 in a minute. So yeah, bases juice, 2 outs, bottom third, 1-0 Nationals. Stanton looking badass at the plate. Almost Anakin-like.
Earlier today about Stanton and the run he has been on. And he said, I believe this is as good as I have ever seen.
Yeah, me too.
Stanton. That's how consistent his at-bats have been. At-bat after at-bat. Bases loaded here, 2 out.
Come on. Ball up, 1-0. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Everyone talked about the way he has just controlled the zone this season. Hitting the ball on a line and in the air better than ever before. Great numbers in his career against the Nationals. The 1-0.
Ball low, 2-0.
Able to hold off on a
Come on.
pretty close
Stanton staying right in the box, looking dead straight at Gore. We got a 2-0 count, 2 outs, bases juice still. 1-0 Nationals, bottom of the third. You guys know the deal. Here we go. Out of the way, yeah, good cut. 2-1.
Gore's reaching for another ball. He's lucky he got that one back because this ball was there. Stanton had a great swing at it, just fouled it back.
.11 career regular season grand slams for Stanton.
All right, chat, the 2-1. Ball inside, 3-1. 3-1 on Giancarlo, chat. With the bases loaded. Oh, shit. Grisham on deck. Come on.
Here comes the 3-1 from Gore.
Oh. Foul back, 3-2. Good cut. Let's go, chat. Big pitch coming up. Huge spot. Huge game. Huge stakes.
Just the bottom of the baseball there, just fouled back.
Come on.
3-2, 2 out, so the runners will be off. He'll start the merry-go-round here.
All right, the 3-2. Lines! Left center field! That ball is gonna be off the top of the wall! 1 run scores, that's Goldschmidt. Following him is Judge. And Bellinger as well. Bases clearing double. Giancarlo Stanton. Yankees lead 3-1 in the third, chat. Let's go. He just can't fucking help himself, chat. That's what he does. That's what he does. And this is what we do. We beat up on the bad teams, chat. As I said earlier, we're working smarter, not harder. Fuck playing good against the teams you're supposed to. Or no. Excuse me. Fuck playing well against in the primetime matchups and the good teams. This is how we play baseball, chat. This is our brand of baseball. We take advantage of the poor. And that's what we just did. Giancarlo Stanton, 3-run, bases clearing double. And we're leading 3-1. Very good. Very good. Alrighty, good inning. How about that? It was a 2-out double from Goldschmidt. Back-to-back walks from Judge and Bellinger. And then Stanton does what he does.
Yeah, that break
Word up. Okay. Let me get this up on Yanks app. Chat, click like on the stream if you haven't already. Let's win another ball game tonight. Which, if we do, very suddenly will be 3 straight wins. Very good. Yes, precisely. Very
side of the game for Stanton, the way he has mastered it. How he gets himself to a place of focus few people can. You saw it in that at bat. The plan, the swings, and then the eventual result.
He does not get fooled much late.
All right, Stanton double is about to be up on Yanks Ave. Stanton, you're a dog. My fucking man. Word up. 101 Grisham. Stanton, of course, on second. 2 outs still. Let's watch this. That was crushed, dog. He's got balls throwing a curveball in. I mean, he probably, I guess, maybe meant for it to be in the dirt on 3-2. I don't know. But throwing that to Stanton, bases loaded, is crazy. Yep, Stanton clears the base, the double off the wall. 3-1, Yankees lead. Yes, 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 yes. Very good, chat. Very good. All good things. All good things. 2 balls and a strike on Grish. Look at Stanton. Yeah. Hitting 392 in his last 19 games. God damn. Alrighty. So 3-1 game, bottom 3, 2-1 count on Grisham. Now 3-1. On deck is the lefty raking Ahmed Rosario. So you imagine Gore is going to go right at Grisham here, especially because Grisham doesn't hit lefties. And he struck him out last time.
I think it has a lot to do with the mental part that you were talking about that Aaron Boone.
But I guess it's pretty obvious. Obviously, he's going to go right after him in this case. But here we go. Ground ball up the middle, right back to Gore. He'll take care of business there, but not before Giancarlo Stanton does what he does, chat. Base is clearing, 3-run double. Yankees lead 3-1 in the third. Let's go. Why are you doing a Trump voice? Am I, Steve? If I am, it is subconscious. I didn't even intend to do that. Maybe that's what I do when I'm in an obnoxiously good mood that Giancarlo Stanton puts me in. Anyways, chat, how we feeling, yo? How we feeling? Let's see. I want to take a quick leak. Do I think there's a chance Stanton's number gets retired? Absolutely, Chris. If I had to guess right now, it is going to get retired because he's going to hit 500 home runs. He's going to get into the Hall of Fame. He'll go into the Hall of Fame wearing a Yankee hat. And even if he doesn't win a World Series, he's done all he could to get us there, or not to get us there, to get us to an actual ring. I know we've gotten there, but who cares? But on his end, he's taking care of business historically so. He will get in. 27, I think, will be retired. I'm also wondering about, man, I'm fucking going a mile, fucking 100 miles a minute right now. After that, I'm wondering when CeCe's number gets retired, because that's coming. Let's see here. Joe with a $10 super chat says, can you name all the Yankees that threw a perfect game in what years? Oh, no, I mean, wait a second. Well, David Cone, David Wells, Don Larson in 56, David Wells in 98, David Cone in 99. And then Domingo Germán in 2023. So I know those. But was Larson's the first perfect game in Yankee history, or am I misremembering? Because if so, I did just name them all. I'd vote in Denver in 28. Word up, Jay. Oh, word up. I got it right. See, I was thinking, like, before. I forgot Don Larson's for a second. I forgot that he was the first one. So, yeah. Word up. Bang. Yeah, no actual politics in the chat. Love you, chat. David Cones, David Wells, one more could get. Well, Don Larson, yeah, Bobes. You probably could have gotten that one, too, if you really sat on it. It's you'll remember it in the call with when Cone got his, John Sterling going, Don Larson in 56, David Wells in 98, David Cone in 99. Alrighty, chat. 3-1 Yankees lead, top 4. I will pick you guys back up in a little bit. Hey, you're chilling, Nathaniel. Hey, no worries, brother. How many innings are you aiming for Heel then? Going into the game, Yeti, my goal was 6 innings. Let's see where we're at right now. Yo, let's still be shooting for 6 for Heel. We'll see how this inning goes. And speaking of, let me get his box score up. But he's at, that was pitch number 54 he just threw. Well, let me refresh the box score. If he gets through the 4th quick, he will be set up to go 6. But 1 inning at a time. That'd be nice, though. The most he's gone, I think, was... I know he went 5 1/3 last week. I think he went 5 2/3 against St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken.
0-2. Bounced up there, 1-2.
I'm looking sweaty. I didn't shower after the gym today because I was all out of laundry, so I didn't bring my change of clothes to work out in and then shower at the gym like I typically do. But that's okay. You guys probably didn't even notice. Swing and a miss. Nice slider. Gets the 5-hitter Riley Adams swinging. Strikeout number... Just a second strikeout of the night for Heel. That's fine, though. One away. And then after 7 in chat, I am taking a quick leak. Don't let me forget.
No chance.
Not that my bladder would.
Changed his grip on his slider last year. You see there's not a small dot on it. And, you still get the break. And it's just a different spin for the hitter to pick up.
Alrighty. Let's go, chat. Click like in the stream if you haven't already. Por favor. Did you really notice, Yankee? You noticed? What happened to Domingo Germán? I don't even know where Germán's at. Heather says, I'm just happy the Yankees are doing better. Or what happened to El Mayo? I just got back. Only been gone for 10 minutes. So there was 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd, Heather. Goldschmidt, opposite field double into right center. Judge walked. Bellinger walked. You had bases loaded for Giancarlo Stanton, who cleared the bases with a double. 3-1 Yankees lead. Now we got an 0-2 count. Top of the 4th. 1 out. Heel deals to Cruz. Oh, nice slider again. Doesn't bite on that one, though. 1-2. Scores all the same around last time we mentioned it. Boston's still winning 2-0. Toronto's still winning 3-0. So we better win tonight, chat.
Misses with a slider there.
All outside, 2-2. All right, that's enough diet soda for me. No more diet Coca-Cola. Oh, bring him up, Blue. Oh, it's a good pitch. Changeup just misses. About an inch off the zone. And reminder, on that one slider from Gore earlier, he got it called 3 inches off the zone. But Heel doesn't get that one. So it'll be a 3-2, 1 out to Cruz. Oh, and he almost hits him. So he loses Cruz after kind of getting screwed. And that'll be walk number 3 for Heel. Not ideal, but it's okay. Just work around it. Brady House coming up.
Since the start of last season, Heel is number 2.
That's pretty incredible, actually.
You got to clean up.
The only AL pitcher to have a better batting average against in the American League is Ronel Blanco, 195. Luis Heel, hitters hitting 198 against him since the start of last year. Yes, just showed that. All right, so same as that 2-2 pitch. Luis throws a very nice changeup that I thought caught the low and outside corner. Doesn't get called. 1-0 on House.
It's got a little, like a Yankee saddle on it.
Of course.
Yeah.
1-0. Fouled away, 1-1. That fastball was 92 from Heel. I gotta brush my hair or something. My goodness. 1-1. 1-2. That fastball is 93.
One is in there for a strike. 1-2.
His velo's a little down.
Fastball really down. 93, 94.
I said it first, Paul.
Really, has to pitch tonight. More change-ups, more slow.
He was at 96 though before with the fastball.
1-2.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Wow. Changeup that runs like crazy inside. It was almost at his wrist by the time it hit glove. 2 outs.
It almost looks like a two-seamer.
And that's 67 pitches for Heel now.
Runs in on House and just ties him up.
Our 6th inning request is still in play.
Here's Robert
Still in
Hassel,
play.
the third, at a double and scored in the 3rd. 2 out now. And there's a strike.
0-1.
With that changeup's had a pretty good one tonight.
Yeah, he found that changeup at the first inning with the strike.
Let's see, who we got due up, Jeff, for us? We got,
all of a sudden, he seems to have a good feel for it.
Rosario, Jazz,
It doesn't
Volpe.
look like
6, 7, 8 due up for the
velocity on his
Yanks.
fastball
Bottom
is where
4.
he wants it.
The 0-1 from
So he's
Heel.
gonna pitch around it.
Slider low, just
Sliders
misses.
and a lot of
1-1.
change-ups.
1-1.
Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? The 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. Come on, Heel. Let's go. Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome? The 2-1. 3-1. Come on, Heel. Let's go.
3-1. On Hassel.
Heel looks frustrated.
Jacob Young on deck.
I hope he's feeling fine.
Last night.
Only reason I mentioned that.
71 pitches for Heel.
Because the fastball velo is indeed down. The 3-1, and he misses there with a fastball. It's 93. I don't love that, chat.
Of the night, first and second, 2 out.
I don't love this.
Well, we talked in the scouting report.
Oh, and now Boone and them are coming out. We're fucked, chat. Yep, here we go.
Down tonight. They might be concerned.
So that fastball again, that was low. Looked funky too. Looked like he was kind of slinging it. This don't look great, chat. I bet Heel comes out of the game here. Who do we got in the pen? Where's my freaking button? Where's my bullpen button, damn it? There we go. And of course, this also has Fernando Cruz in it. He's just not listed because he hasn't pitched. Who's our long guy? Oh, dude, when we see Black... Yeah, we probably would see Blackburn if Heel's...
And Heel is...
Or unless he's staying in the game.
Going to stay in there.
I mean,
so
shit.
He had to say was convincing enough for the Yankees to...
I mean, word. He's fine, word, but... I'm still a little bit concerned, Chad, I will admit. I'm kind of surprised they're leaving him in. His body language didn't look right either after those pitches, but maybe he was just frustrated. I don't know. All right, we'll keep our eyes peeled to the situation, Chance. So 2 outs, first and second.
First and second,
Now I will say Heel with the pitch count where we're at. He won't be going 6 today, and they're not going to push him. But if he's fine, maybe they'll still get him through 5.
With a 3-1 lead.
Just trying to get through the 4th right now. 2 outs to pitch. That fastball was 94, a little better. Well, that's still like, that's down for Heel, man. 0-1. Jacob Young of the dish, Nationals 9-hitter.
The average four-seamer this season for Heel has been 96. So yeah, 93, 94.
Again, he was hitting 96. He hit 96 earlier today. The last couple innings, it's in the low 90s.
And on that walk,
man, I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right, Chad.
2.6. So maybe that was what triggered them wanting to check on Heel. That's usually his changeup's velocity.
0-2.
0-2 on Young as that one catches a piece of Austin Wells.
Austin Wells, if you look at it, just all year, that's that slider out right off the shoulder.
I mean, catchers always take a beating, but it just doesn't feel like it's been outsized for Wells this season.
Yes.
Guy is going to need to spend a month in your cold plunge at the end of this.
That'll take care of things.
And you can't
All right, come on, Heel. This will be pitch number 75, 0-2 count. 2 outs.
Here comes an 0-2 from Heel.
Swing and a miss. Okay, that fastball is 95. It's a little more normal. Hope he's all right, man. We'll have to watch the dugout when he when we get back from commercial break. And speaking of, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, Chad. I'll be right back. And yeah, we got Rosario. Jazz.
Staff is a real beauty, and people say he's passionate about dentistry.
It says here, Dr. Simon's got great bedside manner.
Sweet.
You boys good?
Super great, coach.
Dr. Sales on 33rd Street? We could practically skate there.
Does he take our insurance?
Sure does.
That's super important.
And he's got an opening after practice. Booked it.
Sweet.
So sweet.
Sweet.
You've got options. Book now.
Keep summer in gear at the Nissan End of Summer Sale event. With a Rogue that offers more standard power than CR-V in Tucson. frontier with a standard V6, unlike Tacoma, and an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus like Pathfinder or Murano. It's no wonder why J.D. Power named Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality. Hurry in to the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano.
Thanks to a bed and breakfast on Booking.com, even Cardinals fans are loving Chicago.
Oh, no, just scoping out the competition.
Deep dish! Deep dish!
For research.
With so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Soy Elia Cruz y estoy aquí con Pure Life. It's perfect for hydration. I drink it before every game, before every practice.
En AT&T sabemos lo importante de tener una conexión. Bastante importante. Por eso, en AT&T, si hay una interrupción de red, haremos lo correcto dándote proactivamente crédito por un día de servicio completo. Esa es la garantía AT&T.
Tomorrow on Yes, it's free day as Max takes them out in the series finale matinee. With the Nationals, pregame coverage begins at 12:30 with first pitch. Scheduled for 105 on Yes and the Gotham Sports app. Paul and I will be back for free day. Day game after night. You ready for that?
Bright and early.
Yeah. There's Ahmed Rosario, bottom of
All
the
right.
fourth. 3-1 Yankee lead on a two-out bases clearing double off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton in the third.
You know what I'm curious about this year, Chet?
Paul O'Neill, Meredith Barakovich with you.
I wonder if Stan gets any MVP votes to any degree. Obviously, he ain't going to come close to winning it, but, like, what if he got, like, MVP, like a 10th place finish? Because he honestly should. He really should. That'd be cool.
You just threw those off the top of your head. That's
We get the Yanks lineup up here. Alrighty, 1-2 count of Rosario. Bottom of the fourth. Yankees lead 3-1. Chat. Pick you guys up after this half inning, and we'll chop it up. Appreciate you guys being here. Reminder: no stream tomorrow. This is a day game. Rosario grounds out.
To retire Rosario, one away.
Rosario,
Let's go, Jazz.
He's done a good job since he's been in the Yankees. Coming into the game, he's been 6 for 12.
Never knew
Getting down the line, just not quick enough.
Never knew how much I cared.
He gave it an effort.
When you put your arms around me.
Sometimes you just wish you were a little bit faster.
Yeah, it looked like, he was trying real hard.
0-1 on Jazz.
Here's Jazz. You look at where Jazz is on some of the leaderboards. He's really had a really good season.
Ground ball right side.
At the second.
That'll be the second out. And here's Volt.
Let's take a look at StatCast 3D, powered by Google Cloud. How about all of Jazz's homers this year? He's got a few there to center and left center, and then a whole lot to right.
Yeah.
All right, Volp, come on, give me something.
Fallen in love with that right field porch, and you see his swing has kind of adjusted to it this year, where he's really looking to pull the baseball.
Anthony Volpe in a 1 for 29 run, trying to break out.
Come on, Volp. Rooting for you.
Struck out his first time up.
We're rooting for him, chat. Yes, we are.
It's amazing how you go through a slump.
Didn't go. 1-1.
And you come into the game so like it's going to turn around. It's going to turn around.
Damn, Volpe's 1 for his last 29.
And you strike out your first at bat, and it's just like you take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
And you're right back mentally where you were coming into the game.
1-1, up, 2-1.
You need some, something good to happen, whether it's, a big hit, a cheap hit, something, just to trick your mind into saying, this is over.
Yeah, come on, Volpe. Fly ball, center field. That'll be a can of corn.
To right center.
All right.
So the right fielder makes the catch.
So, quick 4th inning for Gore. Volpe so far in his return, 0 for 2. I mean, if you are a believer that this is the beginning of a big comeback, you don't throw that away after 2 at-bats. But I wasn't necessarily there anyway, so I'm not going to jump through hoops regarding that. You guys know how I feel on it. I think this is an audition for playoff starting time as shortstop. He'll start a game. We'll probably start game 1. But if he does not look good at the plate, and God forbid makes some more errors at shortstop, we will see Caballero start in playoff games. So there's a little bit of pressure on him over the next month. What up, Chad? How we doing, yo? What's everybody up to? What are we eating tonight? Oh, be nice, Cotton. Be nice. But, yeah. Let's see. You can't get MVP for less than half a season. No, Stan ain't going to get MVP. Not at all. That's not what I'm saying. I would not be shocked at all if he got, like, votes. Like, MVP. Like a 10th place vote. Something like that. I actually would I almost want to predict it that he would. But no, he ain't going to actually win the MVP. Hey, what up, Johnny? Fair enough, brother. Yoandres Gomez coming in? Lil Bill says 4-0 Blue Jays. All right, so they won. What's Gore at pitch-wise? 79 pitches for Gore. So he'll be back out there next inning. Oh, Tim, you got homework. That's tough, brother. Tim, my heart is with you, my friend. Just killed half a rotisserie chicken. Yo, word up, Luke. Word up. I had a factor, just chicken breast, green beans, and some like roasted potatoes. That was pretty good. I think I'm going to do a bowl of Rice Krispies tonight, though. I got a big-ass box. Oh, word. And Morris cooking a ground chicken right now. Word up. It was chicken night in the Yank Sav household. Second day. No, I know, Tim. Much love sent towards Tim's way, who's back at school. Second day. And Joe with a $10 super chat again. My man. Appreciate you, brother. And this was for the entire chat. Who can name the most iconic walkout song Jeter used in his last at-bat? Oh, I don't know. Why do I think his last at-bat was Run This Town? But my favorite Jeter walk-up song was when he used was it Square Dance by Eminem, I believe? As James Wood lead off, it'll be a double for James Wood off heel to begin the fifth. Yeah, he's in there. Lead off double for Wood. It's only a 2-run game, so you're gonna have to lock in. But yo, when Jeter came back, you can find the clip on YouTube. When he came back against Tampa Bay in 2013, it was his second stint off the IL. He came back to Square Dance by Eminem, which the lyrics are, "It feels so good to be back." Ends up going deep first pitch. That was badass. That's my favorite Jeter walk-up song moment. But I don't think I know. It was Lose Yourself. Word up in 2014, his last game. Hell yeah. You see Volpe's a fashion poster boy. Saw a post on the train. Somehow he looks like a young Jeter. I bet you he is, man. I'd be doing the same thing if I was a Yank. I mean, Boone posted an advertisement today. They all do it, you know. It's part of the gig. Why is Heel still in? I guess he's fine, Volt. I guess he's healthy. I'm surprised. I thought he was getting taken out after he noticed the velo was down, and then the Boone and the trainer came out. I thought he would come out right then and there. Oh, here he is, top of the fifth. That'll throw pitch number 80. So I'm going to lock in. And, yo, look who's up. Warmer in the bullpen chat. Fernando Cruz getting loose. Making his grand return after missing a couple months. What up, Razor? Appreciate you, boss. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Shout out Joey again. Appreciate you, man. And, yeah, Joey's always asking the best questions. Joey keeps the chat alive. Keeps the conversation flowing. But all right, let's do it. Runner on second, nobody out. 1-2 count against C.J. Abrams. Big pitch coming up. Popped him up. And that will not advance Wood. Oh, it might dunk. No. Grisham's got it. Grisham's under it. One away. Yeah, huge out. I'm be worried about Hill for a couple days after tonight.
More than just a sacrifice fly to bring him in.
Here's Luis Garcia.
I wonder if Cruz gets just a 6 clean slate, if Hill gets through this fifth. That fastball is 96.
Mike Estabrook, who was behind the play last night, saying he did not swing.
See, he'll peek up at that scoreboard, and they're always looking at the velocity, and that was 96, so that would make him feel a little bit better about things.
2-0 on the 3-hitter, Luis Garcia Jr.
Last year's Rookie of the Year. The 2-0. And it's now 3-0. He
3-0.
already walked 4 batters tonight.
Yeah, that's much better posture, Chad. I'm just fiddling my blitzball under the desk. Don't think I'm doing anything weird. 3-1.
Here's a strike, 3-1. Just the 5th start for Heel. Still rounding into form. A 3-1. And that one's
3-2.
there. It's 3-2.
So fastball's looking a little better. Those back-to-back were 95.
Really kind of driven into the inside corner to a left-hander.
Big 3-2 pitch coming, chat.
A 3-2.
Bring him up. Let's go. Swing and a miss. 96 off the plate inside. A few inches off the plate inside. But now the 5th strikeout of the night for Heel. 2 away. Big strikeout. Big couple outs here after the leadoff double from Wood. Got Abrams to pop out, then Garcia to strike out. Now 2 away, runner on second for Josh Bell, who's 0 for 2.
Here is Josh Bell.
And yep, 87 pitches Heel's at entering this at bat.
At second after the leadoff double. 2 out now. And there's
97. All right, word. So I wonder what was going on last inning. Maybe Heel was just feeling off or something because he's pumping it again. That was 97. Paint.
Just needed to get Cruz up in that pen for the velocity to rise. So first pitch strikes to 16 of 22.
1-1.
He has really good changeup movement tonight, so you're almost going to have to start that in the middle of the plate. It's running so much away from the left-handed hitter.
Foul ball, 1-2.
Take a look at the bullpen.
That one, 97. Although it was a foul ball, which always seems to affect the fastball velo rating.
Didn't have to use much last night.
Not rating.
And everybody pretty rested.
Radar.
McNair has had 3 straight days off.
Come on, Heel. 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs, runner on second. The 91st pitch from Heel is foul away.
Bell shoots it foul.
I don't know what he did out of the tunnel, but everything's been 97, 98 this inning, which
Yeah,
is
word.
a good sign for Heel.
After last inning, they had to visit the mound to make sure he was okay. Fastball velocity was just around 92. The 1-2.
Oh, line to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Are they going to send Wood? They are. The throw home from Bellinger is a beauty on one hop. Wells applies the tag, and Bellinger guns out James Wood. Inning over, chat. What a throw. Crazy send, man. I didn't think they would send him there, but they did. And, hell, Bellinger had fucking time to kill on that one. Inning over. Heel allows 1 run through 5 innings. I would guess that's probably it for him. But we'll see. Anyways, we are through 4.5, chat. 3-1 Yankees lead. Let me get that Bellinger nice throw up on Yanks Ave. So far tonight, chat, this is good shit. This is all good things.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston Lobstermen?
Not our kids.
2?
Why not?
Say no, you're not. You're going to boarding school. Yeah, word. All right, chat. Who we got due up? Yo, is Judge coming up? Yes, he is. We got Wells, Goldschmidt, Judge. Wells on top. All right, chat. Pull you up in 2 seconds. To make car buying easy.
Sure. You should use OxyClean.
Bellinger guns down James Wood.
Not just detergent?
If you really want to clean, add OxyClean. Am I an adult? It's not clean unless it's OxyClean. Use in every load.
Good shit, Billy.
Bellinger kind of took a casual charge on a ball that led to a run scoring. Aaron Boone here to talk with him. This time, he was aggressive, came up throwing, threw the run around at home, and he gets the hug from the skipper.
Well, I mean, we've talked about Cody.
Good shit, Billy. What up, chat? How we doing, yo? Hell yeah. I might be slightly delayed. Oh, shit. Is that right, Mark? I think I'm good now if, yeah, now he's got his urgency. See, I imagine Cruz is going to be just getting a clean slate in the 6th. I think he should. Just call it a day for Heel, given all the fastball velo declining. Although, back up to 97 a few times that inning. Hopefully I'm not delayed, by the way. Anyways, pick you up soon, chat. We got an 0-1 count. Now 0-2 on Wells. 3-1 Yankees, bottom of the 5th.
At an angle, it's very important to square up that shoulder where you want the ball to end up at a target. And that's where you get away from that tail. You know, you get that ball tailing up the right, you know, the first baseline, then you can be off target.
You talked about a ball. In the play in the 3rd from Bellinger, that was an aberration. The play in the 5th, that has been the norm from Bellinger.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he is a big part. You said it. He's a big part of why this outfield has become so productive and so much better defensively.
I was asking him earlier about kind of his mindset defensively and how he adjusts all the different positions. And he said, I'm always just thinking, be athletic and let my instincts take over. And he said what motivates him is everything I do out there I want to do for my pitchers.
2-2 on Wells. Ground ball right side.
And there, huge example of that. Keeping a run off the board for Heel and also maybe getting Heel through 5 in position to win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would think that Heel, as much as he had to struggle tonight, over 90 pitches, that he is finished. But again, somehow, some way, he got through 5 innings.
3-2. Oh, yo, that was close, chat.
I'll tell you what.
That was close.
Wells and Adams.
This umpire's got a funky zone, yo.
And instead, new life here.
Come on, Belly. 3-2 count. Not Belly. What am I saying? I was looking at the Instagram post of his throw. Come on, Wells.
3-2.
Ground ball right side. That'll be easy for Garcia. 1 away. Back to top of the order. Goldschmidt and Judge. Minor chat, click like in the stream if you haven't already, please. Shout out Morgan, shout out Luna, shout out intern Tim, moderating in the chat. Freaking homies.
You can look and learn a lot from the video.
You guys are all homies, though.
The last inning where his velocity was
big fan of the chat.
Go back before that.
Now, where the hell's Noah, though? Speaking of the chat. I know he apparently popped in here yesterday real quick. Boston up 3-0. Top 9, so yeah, they're going to go on to win. Twins cut the Jays lead in half, 4-2, top of the 6th. Phillies beating the Mets 2-0.
Looking over it with Marlon Abreu.
Yeah.
0-1. Goldschmidt got the Yankees rally started in the 3rd. 2 outs, nobody on it. He doubled to right center off of Gore. Then Gore walked Judge, walked Bellinger before Giancarlo Stanton whistled a 3-2 pitch off the wall and left, cleared the bases, and those are the 3 Yankee runs.
Still 0-2.
And Goldschmidt battling here. Goldschmidt first in batting average against left-handed pitching this season, 3rd in on-base percentage, 2nd in slugging, 2nd in OPS, only to Aaron Judge.
Another foul ball?
Stay alive.
Let's see, Gore's at, he's got to be approaching, yeah, Gore's at 91 pitches, so maybe this is his last inning. Which is one of his better starts compared to how he's been pitching as of late. So we'll probably see McMahon come in for defense for Rosario.
James Smythe, Jeff Quagliano, our research team sends us each day with all these incredible nuggets of research.
By like the 7th or 8th.
Highest slugging percentages against left-handed pitching since 2000.
I mean, once Rosario gets his next at bat, Gore or not, they'll give him probably one more at bat. You can just put McMahon in at third.
Talking about since 2000. So Aaron Judge is second to Barry Bonds. Paul Goldschmidt is fifth with Manny Ramirez and Ryan Braun ahead of him. Then it's Vlad Guerrero Sr. and then Giancarlo Stanton seventh.
2-2. Popped him up.
Flicks that into shallow
Good dunk,
center.
chat. Probably not.
Second baseman
Garcia's got it 2 away. Here's Judge. I want a homer.
For the second out.
I want a fucking homer, chat. Come on, Cap. What do you say? What do you say? Give me a homer. Judge walked in the 3rd, scored on Stanton's double. Now comes up 2 outs, bottom of the 5th.
Judge.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Come on, Cap.
And it's 1-1.
You know, Gore doesn't really look like an ace. He doesn't have that look, chat. He doesn't have the killer look of Cam Schlittler, for example.
Judge walked and scored in the 3rd.
Ball and a strike. Foul away, 1-2. Come on, Cap. Give me something. Maybe a little. Maybe a double down the line, even.
Did you notice we were almost ready for game time and the stands weren't full? Audrey and I were worried, like, well, what's happened? We haven't seen this in Yankee Stadium. And all of a sudden, about 7:10 or so, the place started filling up.
Ball up, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yankees lead by 2, bottom of the 5th.
Did he inform me that there was bad traffic? Yeah. Traffic in New York,
Pretty full stadium, probably about like
Vinny, our outstanding cameraman.
right around 40,000, if I had to guess. The 2-2. Bolo, fuck you, Blue. That's 2 inches below the zone. The Judge gets screwed. He's now 0 for 2. Bullshit ass call, chat. Bullshit ass call. How should we react? Dan, you're right about his IL struggles, even though it has been a while. Yeah, I mean, Judge often does struggle from IL rust, for sure. And usually does take like 2 weeks. And at this point, we're what? This week 3, maybe? Now I'm really just at the point, like we talked about this earlier, but get right by the September schedule coming up. Like, I want him to be ready by... Where's the... this? Yeah. Like, by Houston, I want Judge to be hitting, which is a week from today. Because that begins a huge slate of games. Kind of got screwed there, though. 0 for 2. Trump, who's adding the chat, time for a talk. Nah. I'm way behind. What the frick? Maybe you're just way ahead, Morg. You ever think of that? Anyways, top 6 coming up. Either Heel's back out there, or we'll see the debut of Fernando Cruz. I'm going to check my feet out there. Right back. What up, chat? Yeah, that motherfucker in Seattle, with all due respect, needs to relax. When's that good old Mariners game starting anyways? I might turn that shit on just to monitor Mr. Cal. Again, I can't lie and say I'm stressing that much over MVP, and maybe he will win it. I need my record to remain intact, though, chat. Seattle's playing at 9:40 against the Padres. Go Padres.
Cruz back.
And welcome back, Mr. Fernando Cruz. For the first time since the end of June, I want to say. It's been a while. And first AB's little Duncan bloop single for Riley Adams. All good there. But yeah, welcome back, Fernando Cruz. Activated today. Corresponding move is Jerry De Los Santos. So he does. Huge having him back, obviously. Let's go, chat. What up, Amp? Yeah, I don't know if I guess I am behind. I don't know, but
He's good at imitating hitters.
oh, that was Boone's funniest ejection. Was that in Chicago? I think that was in Chicago. That's where he made that face. All right, let's go, Cruz.
If you think though, that last pitch in my mind was low to Aaron Judge.
It was.
Yeah, took a swing away from Aaron Judge.
It was low as hell.
You know what one swing can Aaron Judge could mean? Yeah. Could mean a home run. So you took the bat away from the game's arguably the game's best hitter.
Yes.
I'd be frustrated too.
Oh, and he plunks him.
Now, guys, earlier in the year, I went.
All right, well, first and second, nobody out.
Boone's office, and there
This is a 2-run game,
actually
chat.
a bobblehead doll of him right there. Come on, how good is that? And I believe it was the mayor, Sean.
All right, gonna pick you guys back up soon. Got to lock in.
It's
kind of big stakes here.
And I asked him about. I mean, you couldn't help but notice it. There it is.
That is good, man. That's good. Even have the face scrunch on the. Wow, that's terrific.
All right, whatever.
He got a good spot.
Let's go. Come on, Cruz.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Cruz in some trouble here.
Yeah, first and second, nobody out.
In his first appearance.
Come on.
And he slows down the split there for a strike.
Yeah, he's not been able to get to the split. A couple fastballs, one hit by pitch, one a base hit. I mean, obviously his split finger is where.
Swing and a miss. That's a good splitter. Best one he's thrown so far tonight. 0-2.
Against this split finger.
Tim Hill's up. Let's see. Who's up right now for the Nationals? House. Yeah, you got a bunch of lefties coming up, and they ain't getting pinch hit for you. You got Wood, Abrams, Garcia for the top. It'll probably go right to Hill after Young. Swing and a miss. Makes quick work of House. One away, and that'll bring up Robert Hassel III.
I'm throwing the split finger.
So it might not even get to the top of the order this inning, and if it doesn't, Hill will just get the 7th. He's got the 8-hitter up now. Who's a lefty? And then Young.
Well, when I saw Fernando Cruz in the clubhouse today, I said, congratulations on officially being added to the roster, because he had been waiting the past couple days. The Yankees not exactly sure when they were going to activate him, and he just said to me, I have been desperate to get back out there on the mound. Waiting is really, really hard. He told me that tonight it's going to feel like his first game in the big leagues. That's how much adrenaline he thought he would have tonight when he got the call and was back on the mound at Yankee Stadium. Just happy to be back.
Nice pitch.
He feels good, and the Yankees kind of played his return, Ryan, so no real restrictions on him in coming back.
Good stuff, Meredith.
Word up. Come on.
Some of these swings against the splitters.
Well, that's 5 in a row. I think that you got to kind of protect him with the fastball, but he didn't like the way
Showing bunt, and it's a good bunt. Oh, he's probably beat on this. Perfect bunt. Now bases loaded, 1 out for the 9-hitter Jacob Young.
Loaded with 1 out.
God damn, Chad. That was a good ass bunt. Good bunt. I don't know who they got on their bench, if they're gonna pinch hit or whatnot. Yeah, we got bases juice now against Fernando Cruz. This is gonna be Cruz's last batter, no matter what, because Hill will come in for the top of the order, the lefties. So, and they're keeping Young in. 9-hitter hitting 229, 579 OPS. Let's go, Cruz.
And Goldschmidt in on the corners.
Corners in, chat.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Here is Young.
Oh, good pick, Wells. Splitter in the dirt. Nice pick by Wells. 1-0.
Once in a while you stab and you somehow, some way it goes in your glove. That ball was in the other batter's box and bounced way out in front of the plate. To throw a good split finger, you have to have a lot of confidence that your catcher is going to block it.
Let's go, Cruz. Come on.
1-0.
Come on.
Now we saw
2-0.
with Young up last time as well, the way Rosario and Goldschmidt play him. Now aimed towards the grass, if not on the grass. Young does have 7 bunt hits this season, second in the National League. Swing and a miss there.
Fastball, swings by at 2-1.
He was able to get a good strike with the fastball, which he really has not had all this whole inning.
A 2-1.
Oof.
And it's 2-2.
Hanging splitter, but fouled off. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 1 out. Yankees lead by 2. Huge at bat, chat. Huge at bat. Take care of business here, and then bring in Hill for Wood. We'll see how that goes.
Into that mode where you have to throw a strike.
The 2-2.
Yes! Got him! Swinging on a splitter in the dirt. 2 away. Young goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the inning for Cruz. And here comes James Wood. And yep, Boone comes out. He'll go get Tim Hill to take care of Wood. So 2 outs. Base is still loaded. But we'll have lefty-lefty for the dangerous James Wood. And yo, shout out Joe with another $10 super chat and just says cheers to Mr. Kelsey and Miss Swift. Yo, how about that, man? And obviously, I don't really have much care towards the matter. But yo, it does affect your day-to-day life because there's no point checking Instagram stories today because it's just reposting the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Yeah, picture. Congrats to them though. And yo, shout out Joey, my man, appreciate you, dude. But all right, yeah, let's go Hill. Lefty coming on for 2 outs, or with 2 outs to get 1 out. And yeah, word up. Oh, box score. Yeah. No, box score looks good, man. Unless it's not cropped properly, you're saying. Which, if so, word. Because that I will fix. You must know I have some OCD or something, Cotton. Alrighty. So, hey, a couple strikeouts for Cruz. First hit with a little blooper. And then you had what was it, was it hit by pitch? That wasn't good. And then another walk, I believe. But not awful. Not awful. We just need Hill to get out of it. What was that face about? What face, Eli? No. Saratoga. Joey Rodriguez is not a loser. Watch your mouth, bro. Come on. What are we doing? And no, I don't care about Taylor Swift. I don't even know if Joey actually does. But he also sent it in with like a laughing emoji. And either way, we're just chilling, yo. I doubt Joey's like baking a cake at home for the celebration of their engagement. He's not a loser. Relax. Oh, you're chilling, Sarah. See, you said sorry, all good. It's all in good fun, guys. Yeah, word. Now we're chilling. Alrighty. John says soft contact, only knocked, hit by pitch. Yeah. Bloop and the bunt single. That was the other one I forgot. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hit by pitch is the only L of that inning. This is awesome, man. Ever since you made your comment, Springer, man. Even good. Shake it off, Sports for Life. We're chilling, brother. We're chilling. I got bigger fish to fry. Like getting this team to a goddamn World Series. What up, Moon Miss? Cruz is tweaking his in like, was he bugging out in the dugout about the performance? What up, Comedy? How you doing, yo? Alrighty. So here's Hill. First pitch swinging, 0-1. Wood versus Hill. Gets a sinker inside, 0-1 count. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Yankees lead 3-1. Big spot for Tim Hill, lefty.
3-1.
Oh, bring him up.
He's hitting just 152
Not bring him up, but that should have been called strike 2, but it wasn't. 1-1.
This is a big situation.
Yes.
Laz, you just missed a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, Laz Diaz fucking blows. What else is new?
Should be 0-2. Instead, now
2-1.
it's 2-1.
Changes at bats, changes the game. Missing calls like that.
Well, it's not really going to change Tim Hill's pitch selection. I mean, he's just even
Come on, Hill.
there and hoping to keep the ball in the infield.
2-1. And
Line's
it's
fouled.
2-2. Slice foul ball. Crowd looking for the strikeout.
Let's go. Come on, chat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yankees lead by 2. Bases loaded, top of the 6th. The pitch from Hill. This is inside. 3-2, chat. 3-2. Pitch of our lives. Everybody pray to your respective gods. This is basically a playoff game, chat. Reminder, Jazz is indeed wearing a turtleneck. The 3-2, ground ball left side, backhanded by Rosario. Off balance throw, picked by Goldschmidt on the short hop. Hill gets out of it. Lead remains in the Yankees' favor, 3-1. Word up. Okay, nice play by Rosario. Way to be. Cruz is pumped up. More than that, he's stoked. You know what, chat? Me too. Way to be Hill. Way to be Rosario. Way to be Cruz. Again, that was just some soft contact BS. Had the little Dunkaroo single, perfect bunt single. The hit by pitch. All right, you can put that on him. Other than that, though, he had 2 Ks. And in the end, no runs scored against him with Hill bailing him out. So, word up. 3-1, Yankees lead. Coming on is 3-4-5 for the bottom half of the 6th. Bellinger, Stanton, Grisham. I am down for a Stanton home run. Thoughts, chat? Which, by the way, Gore got to be either done or bad to be done. Not that I'm, like, stressing about it too much, but that could also change things with how you feel about certain at-bats. Like, maybe I'll call for a Grisham homer if Gore's out of the game. And, yo, shout out Joe with another $10 super chat. Just continues to support, like, at an insane level. Says, what sponsor would be the most badass in the league on our jersey instead of boring old Star? By the way, real quick on Star. Only thing I'll say that was a significant improvement, and I was saying this the other day with looking back on old pictures from 2023. It does look a lot better now with just it saying Star rather than the original patch where it was Star Insurance. That little change did kind of make a difference. Although, you know, it's still crap. You know how I feel about it, but I'm used to it by now. What would... And Joey says, P.S. I don't care about the engagement at all. I'm just a goofy guy. Yeah, I knew that. We all knew that. Cotton Dog goes, Dan is hyped by the Swift wedding. Remember the Royal wedding, yo? How big a deal that was? I remember people were like, we like put it on in 5th grade. And I was like, why are we watching this? And I was like, this ain't even people in America getting married? Anyways, most badass jersey sponsored in the league that we could get. Yankee Candle. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be cool to get like put a Burger King patch on the Yankee jersey. I'd like that.
Yeah, I think I do. Okay. It goes to the Brewers because I faced some.
The only one that was tweaking about it was Saratoga, but Saratoga has since apologized. Yeah, Yankee Candle. I don't know. What would be a cool like jersey patch? I never thought about the jersey advertisements in a positive way, so I never really thought of a, you know. Yeah, they're chill, hell. Saratoga, you're chill too. We're all chill. Hell, who's not chill when the Yankees are winning? Only 3-1 though, so we could kind of use an insurance run, chat. You know what I mean? All right, how are we doing over here? All right, so yeah, Belly, Stanton, Grisham, and Gore is out by the way. So the right-hander, who is this? Right-hander, Ribalta, in for the Nats. Those 96.
Can I get to the bag for the force and then realize, no, I cannot.
When we talk about squaring your shoulders up, he had to throw against his body all the way across the field. And you try to get Paul Goldschmidt somewhat of a long hop, and it ended up being a very difficult
1-1 on Bellinger.
Initially was going to go to 3rd, but runners in motion.
I feel like right myself up a little bit, or not too dark.
He has driven in all 3 Yankee runs.
Ground ball tapped. Slow roller. Might as well be a bunt, and it might as well be a perfect bunt, chat. Infield single to lead off the 6th for Bellinger. Let's score. Let's score, chat.
The optimum, don't take slow for an answer.
Yeah, word up, Yeti. Yanks Ave jersey patch.
Carlos Stanton ringing the left field wall.
Yeah, bases loaded. I mean, this is the whole line score for the.
Let's go, chat. Let's get another run. Some insurance. Alrighty, so oh wow, good for the Mets. They're beating the Phillies 5-2. Blue Jays still lead the Twins 4-2. Boston, I assume that game's wrapped up. Yeah, they win. They beat Baltimore 5-0. So they've taken the first 2 games of that set. Not ideal, but yo, all the more reason that we got to make sure we win tonight, chat. Let's go. Runner on first. That's Belly, and we got Stanton, who cleared the bases with a double his last time up.
Would have been a homer at $20.
Yep, but Death Valley got him. All good. Shit happens. 1-0 on Stanton, bottom of the 6th.
Hitting .392 this month.
Oof.
Big swing and a miss.
Good sinker.
1-1.
Bellinger, 11 stolen bases on the year. Tall pitchers a lot of times are slow to the plate.
There goes Bellinger. He stumbled and stopped.
Foul ball.
Otherwise, he might
So
have
I'm
kept
wondering.
going, but when he stumbled, he said, "Okay."
Let's see. So we'll have Abrams, Garcia, Bell due up. So Hill will definitely begin the 7th.
Behind the plate, so,
And
don't get a good jump here. You better go to plan B.
they might just keep Hill in to face Bell. Otherwise, they could pass it over to Weaver.
Out there on him.
I can see them just passing it off to Weaver once Bell comes up. Next inning. 1-2 on Stanton. That would make perfect sense. Hill gets the first 2 batters, the lefties, bring on Weaver for Bell, and then have Weaver pitch through the 8th, and then Bednar for the 9th. I mean, 2 + 2 = 4, Chet. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of, the 2-2. Did not go.
Stan checks his swing. The count
Good call,
now
Blue.
full.
Oh, look. A young umpire. I never seen him before.
Bacchus says, no, you did not go
Eric
around.
DeBacchus is his name? Oh, wow.
Trent Grisham and his mustache
Full count.
on deck.
Bellinger on first. Grisham on deck.
I've never heard of that. Referred to as Trent Grisham with his mustache.
It just feels like something that needs to be mentioned.
High drive! Left center field! There it goes! To the bleachers in left center field, Chet. A 2-run blast. Giancarlo Stanton. 5 RBIs on the night. Home run number 17 in like 50 games.
You know what? Everybody jump on because it's
Chet, I'm not playing, man. I'm not a fool. I know he's not going to come close to winning it. That's not what I'm saying. Stan deserves a MVP vote for this season. I think he actually might get a top 10 MVP finish in the American League for what he's doing. This is 2017 included, a no limited sample size. This is the best version of Giancarlo Stanton, not just that the Yankees have ever seen, that the league has ever seen. He is outperforming what he did in 2017. This shit is insane. He's going to have... Stanton is on his way to having a higher WRC plus than Judge soon. He was at a 179 entering play today, had a bases clearing double, and now a 2-run bomb, an absolute fucking missile. 451 feet. God, man.
He's like learning on the
5-1 Yankees lead. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave.
at this point. I guess
2-run shot, 17th of the year, 112 miles an hour. Pretty fucking incredible, chat. Pretty fucking incredible. All right, let me get this up on Yanks Ave. 5-1 we lead. This is unbelievable, man. And it's so cool because you see Stanton making little like I don't know, recognizing a pitch that he may have missed, like that sinker that he swung through. He kind of was like computing it in his head immediately afterwards, like, oh, what went wrong there? Or like, how am I gonna, I don't know, approach the next pitch? Whatever's going on in his freaking incredible brain, and he ends up going deep for a 2-run shot. It is just unbelievable. It's every night, and it's one of the most incredible performances I've ever witnessed from a Yankee.
Take out of the lineup right now.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Unbelievable.
It's got to be frustrating for Aaron Boone, obviously, to have to give him days off once in a while because, you know, the last thing you want to do is overdo it in right field where you don't get his bat in the lineup for a few days.
Unbelievable.
Just another kind of a spinner that everybody's going to stand up and watch this one.
Giancarlo. No si puesto parlo.
Got that one.
He hits a 2-run bomb deep into the October night. Not October, August night. But again, Jazz is wearing a turtleneck, Chad. It is October. Let's go. Yeah, 27's getting retired. 27 will be getting retired. How the hell we doing, Chad? How the hell we doing?
His back foot does not slip, and he really gets.
Let's go.
Man, oh man.
Homer's up on Yanks Ave if you want to go see it.
There's my side view.
Oh my lord.
Fans know it. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, Chad. That is crazy. Kabang. Unbelievable, man. Let's see. So what's he slashing now? Oh crap, I don't have the let's see here. Okay, so McMahon takes over for Rosario right here with the righty in. So he'll obviously he's in for the defense, but also the fact of Rosario only plays against lefties. So word up there. Stanton now at 313, 388. No, I didn't mean to play the cell theme. 663 slugging. I'll be goddamn, chat.
is a really interesting guy to talk
I mean,
to.
holy
The most genuine, thoughtful quotes
cannoli, if you know what I mean.
on this team, if not number one on that list. And not afraid to obviously speak.
Let's go, chat.
Owns it when he struggles.
Yo, facts, Luke.
But
Facts.
when you talk hitting with him, he is a
Yeah, dude, he's been in postseason form all freaking season. How many games is that now for him? That's like, what, 50?
Because of all the new numbers.
I think it's somewhere right around
Miles an
50.
hour off the bat, what he needed to do here is like, wow, well, it was nice talking to you, Big G. I'll see you tomorrow. You got to go look
If
up
that,
some of this stuff
honestly.
in my algebra book.
That's right.
51. Tonight's 51. Stand at a 1.051 OPS. By the way, MVP year, 1.007.
Mechanics.
And his WRC plus in 2017, I think, was like,
You were talking about the way he's improved as a pinch
which I think I had it in a
Yeah, I had this conversation
on the
with him
stat graphic.
about a week and a half ago.
What his 2017 WRC plus was. Ignore that, that's now outdated. But I want to pull this up.
Totally changed. Why?
158 WRC plus he had in 2017.
When he would get his day off, you know, it wasn't.
So compared to the average hitter, 58% above average in 2017. This year, at 35 years old,
And he said he realized.
I mean, he entered play at a 179. He's probably approaching a 190 by now.
He has to have the same exact.
So just going off that, near 90% better than a league average hitter. I mean, it's fucking crazy,
And that in
man.
itself,
Let me get the live check in WRC plus for Stanton.
locked into the pinch hit appearances.
Look at that.
Yeah, as you watch this
See you later.
right here, I mean, when you're an everyday player,
Stanton, WRC plus 187 after that home run.
I would never say easier, but
And dude, Judge is 0 for 2.
all the things you can
He
do
might have a higher WRC plus than Aaron Judge right now. Or it could be close.
But he, becoming a DH for the past couple of
Let's
years,
see.
has learned.
Man, I'm almost rooting for this. What the hell's happened to me?
Now he can do that as a pinch hitter too, and you know he is not.
Give me Judge. Hold on.
Not showing up in right field too. I mean, he has made the plays. He's made the throws. I think if you're Aaron Boone, you just cannot be happier.
Judge is at a 192. There's a 5-point difference in WRC plus.
Another one.
WRC plus has weighted runs created plus, Yeti. There's a lot that goes into it, but it basically makes it very consumable. Everything is compared to league average. So 100 is a league average hitter. And anything above that, like Stanton, like I just said, he's now at 187. He's been 87% better than a league average hitter. Volpe, for example, 84, he's been 16% worse than a league average hitter. McMahon goes down swinging. He's been struggling. He's got to pick it up. But it includes a bunch of things like comparing to league average one. That's huge because it is showing how good the pitching is in this given year. So like how the rest of the hitters around the league are doing all determines how WRC plus is calculated. Park factor. I'm trying to think of anything else. Not the best explanation. I'm not the person to explain it. I just kind of like know how to read it. But the main thing is so you do know how to read it is 100 is league average. So that's the thing to go off of. It's similar to OPS plus. I like WRC plus better because there's more that goes into it. I just forget all the details of what it is. I know it's like park, era, obviously comparing to the rest of the hitters in the league. Makes it very easy to consume how good a player's been offensively. Jazz base hit to right field. First hit of the night for him. Grisham goes over to second. First and second, 1 out. How did Grisham get on, by the way? I was so enthralled with Stanton that I neglected to pay attention to my center fielder. Let's see. Grisham had a walk. Okay. So we got first and second chat. And speaking of Volpe, he's up now. First and second. I still can't believe this Stanton homer, man. Crazy shit.
Here's Volpe. The Yankees could really use him.
Dude, Stan could hit 30 homers this year, honestly, man. Oh, my God. I don't want to say 13 home runs is not a lot for the rest of the season, because you know why. That scares me a little bit. A.K.a. Cal Rowley, but Volpe with a little dunk. That could drop. It ain't going to drop. 2 outs. Never mind, chat. 13 home runs with 30 games left to play is unrealistic, and it's not going to happen. There's no chance.
Here's another guy who could use a big swing.
Yeah, Judge's slump is a shame, but he'll get hot again. Yeah, Rice definitely has a chance. Rice has a chance at 30. Jazz has a chance at 30. Grisham has a chance at 30. Judge obviously already at 40.
Thanks to the Stanton homer.
What's Bellinger at? Bellinger's at What Bellinger at? 23?
I don't know.
I feel like Bellinger gets just under. Dan came to explain how weighted on base average affects WRC plus. Well, weighted on base WRC plus is weighted on base average, Christopher.
And with the right-hander throwing tomorrow for the Nationals, you'll probably see Ben Rice behind.
It's basically the same thing. I used to put both weighted on base average and WRC plus in the same like stat post. Then I took it off because it feels redundant.
Now, the way Rice is swinging the bat, he's going to be behind the plate.
When's the last time Volpe got a hit? He's won for his last 29. 4-3 Blue Jays Twins scored. Okay. Let's see what inning that is.
2-0 on Wells.
Top 7. Would be nice if the Twins could do something there.
3-0 with
Sucks Boston already won.
Schmidt.
Dan, would you re-sign Grisham and Bellinger? Bellinger, I think, is definitely coming back. He's a no-brainer. And because of that, unless you're trading like Jason and Spencer Jones, Grisham's gone.
It's been a long bottom of the 6th inning.
Is Judge even a real captain? What has he ever done for the franchise that means something? Smell it. Yes. Judge is in a slump right now. I don't remember you saying that while he was red hot. And we're talking about the playoffs. You know how I feel. Judge has got to perform in the playoffs. It's a new year. Unless it's October of last year, like there's no point for me to discuss it right now because it's nothing can be added to the conversation until we get to October again and see how he does. Judge has to step up in October.
And Wells works the walk.
That aside, I know that's a big thing. Trust me, I know. Judge is one of the greatest Yankees of all time. Will forever be a tier below the true greats, the Mount Rushmore greats, until he wins a ring. He's got to perform to win that ring. I've discussed that a lot. Judge is the captain, and he deserves to be the captain. He's just slumping right now, and I feel like that's the only reason why you're saying that. We all know what he's going to do. No, we don't. No, we don't.
You just have a lot.
We have no idea what he's going to do.
In him in these positions.
We have no idea. He could slump again, or he could not. If we knew what he was going to do, there's no point to watch. I can't believe you're still saying that stuff to me, Smelly. It's like when the Yankees are losing. I mean, this is more of a Noah thing, not necessarily you. The Yankees are losing 1-0. Oh, we know they're going to lose. Or we know they're not going to score. No, we don't. No, we don't. Trust me, we're in the same boat, brother. Not about the captain thing, but we know. Judge has got to perform in the playoffs. But it's August 26th right now, so we have a month and a half, or a month and a week to go. Actually, not even, no, forget that. Literally a month. The first game of the Wild Card Series, chat, starts, I think, September 30th. Which is pretty nuts. It reminds me of the, I think it was like 2014, 2015. The A's made the Wild Card game, and their postseason branding was Oaktober. And they got eliminated in the Wild Card game, which was in September, and they never played in October. So Oaktober didn't exist. 1-2 on Goldschmidt. Bases loaded, by the way. Bottom of the 6th inning. High fly ball. That'll be a can of corn. Into left center. All right. But inning over. Not before. Giancarlo Stanton. 17th home run of the year. 451 feet. Gives the Yankees some much-needed insurance, chat. 5-1. And now I'm curious what the bullpen handling will be. Because before it was quite obvious Hill would stay in. And Hill probably still will stay in. To get the lefties, which is Abrams and Garcia. Abrams, Garcia, Bell up. So lefty-lefty switch. Before it was 5-1, my thought was pretty simple. Hill gets through the lefties, and then you put Hill in for Bell and have him carry us through the 8th. Now you probably just let Hill do this entire inning. And then I would be against seeing Duvall again if it stays like 5-1. Yeah, give me some Camilo Duvall tonight. So let's say Hill gets us through the 7th. Or the 6th, right? No, 7th. Top 7 coming up. Then maybe go Duvall for the 8th. It's kind of been a minute since Bednar pitched, but I don't think they would, they could put Leiter in. I'm just trying to think about the 9th inning. If you give Duvall the 8th, or you could give Duvall the 9th, the 4-run lead. You know, I could see them going to Bednar regardless in the 9th. He only had one outing, and that was since his blown save against Tampa Bay. He pitched Friday against Boston and did well. That's his only outing since the blown save. If it's just a 4-run lead still, maybe go Hill rest of this inning, Duvall for the 8th, and then still just go Bednar for the 9th. Otherwise, it's you put in like Leiter, which 4 runs ain't enough for me to want to just throw him out there. We'll see, chat. We'll see. Joey Rodriguez with another $10 super chat. Yo, Smelly, chill. Don't be calling Julius stupid. Why are you talking like that, Smelly? Smelly, you gotta chill a little bit, brother. You're a cool dude. Don't be telling people to shut up. Or are you stupid? I think I got PTSD from our last argument. Nah, chill out, brother. Come on. Joey Rodriguez, though, another $10 super chat. Says, chat, best Yankee game you ever been to and why? For me, it was Game 6 of 09 LCS, and CC made me cry. Best game for me. You guys know I don't go to that many games. And Caballero replaces Stanton. He plays right field. And yeah, Hill remains in. Best game for me, this is kind of a lame answer because I don't go to many games, and by default has to be playoffs for me. The 2018 wildcard game. Judge's homer was sick. The 20, and that was a blast. I haven't been in any other playoff games besides that and ALDS Game 1 of 2019.
Well, you don't see that very often. Abrams looked like he just...
I haven't gone to a game yet this year. Last year I went to the home opener and Old Timers Day. Both those we lost. I've been to a couple like Judge 2-homer games. That was 2-homer game against Kansas City I went to. One of them was a grand slam. That was cool. Leadoff single for Abrams, by the way.
We told you before that numbers.
Damn, why don't you go to a lot of games? Really just because of Yanks Ave.
Off of Hill this season.
Really just because of Yanks Ave. It's better off if I am home doing it. And I truly do just like to consume the game at home. Then out of the stadium, he's cursed.
Garcia?
Yeah, man. Or maybe that means I should start going. Although we're chilling right now.
Thanks for bringing the basil back again today.
Favorite games we went to, first ever Yanks Royals in the beginning of the season. I saw Judge Bomb. Nice, Liam.
Heather's been doing a wonderful job on the pizza delivery, too.
I remember that walk-off homer, Bobes.
Nice and early.
Oh, my goodness.
You getting the jam that Blitzball reminded me of Batanz. The 2018 wildcard. Yo, Thomas, fire me up, dog. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's funny you mentioned that. Because, yo, if I could... And Duvall's up right now, by the way. So he may take over this inning. Anyways, dude, if I could nail the little... Do you guys remember when Dellin would get out of a jam? He literally did it in the game that he was just talking about in 2018, the wildcard game. He would get out of a jam, and he'd do a little, like... I don't know, how would you call it? He'd, like...
suitcase full of them and take them home.
Do a little, like, heel turn or something and be all sick. Hill strikes out. Garcia, one away. I don't know, how would you guys remember that with Dellin? What he used to always do? It gets out of a jam, and he'd do, like, a... God, I may just have to get the clip. I'll get it at some point, because Dellen's a dog. But it was so badass. I want to be able to replicate that in Blitzball. Where he'd, like, strike the guy out and do, like, a little spin, but it wasn't corny, it was sick.
I gotta ask you, Paul.
Who said that?
Do you have a favorite?
Thomas, I appreciate you saying so, man. Yeah, half turn. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah. Dan, are you going to be upset if we don't sweep the Nationals? I mean, yeah, I anticipate we'll win today's game, so I'll go into tomorrow with Freed. Be like, we better win today, and if they don't, I'll be pissed. That's an easy answer. That's like any game I get pissed about not winning. And at this point, taking the first two, if we do go on and win this one, knock on wood. Yeah. The conservative respect in terms of knowing how the sport works for this week was
another great spot.
6 out of 7 with the Nationals. McMahon over to second for one, on to first. They got time. They do. Picked at first by Goldschmidt. 5-4-3 double play. Nice turn by Jazz too. So Hill gets out of that. And yeah, we saw Duvall warming up. He'll be definitely taking over the. He'll be getting the 8th. So 7th inning stretch time. I'm gonna go take a leak again. But yeah, my main like conservative goal is 6 of 7 this week. Ideally, you sweep the fucking White Sox too. But yeah. Watch whatever. Not tomorrow, John. Unfortunately. What up, John? How you doing, yo? John, I did chest today. Had a good chest day. Oh, I look kind of fucking big. Yeah, word up. Chat, do I look fucking big right now? Look at that shit. Nothing special. But no, because it's a day game tomorrow. It's a 1 o'clock start. So I'll be in the office. The White Sox series will probably do like a Thursday stream and a Friday stream. Then how do the Yankees realistically get to the World Series and win? What's their path? The American League is not that deep. The Yankees roster, I would say, actually is the most talented of any of the teams in the American League. I don't think that's a hot take if you're being unbiased. So is there a world where they figure their shit out and not crap themselves against good teams? Yeah. I mean, that's a better situation to be in technically than having a bad roster that you're hoping to, pull fucking magic out of a hat with. Like, it really just, my message to the Yankees team is, don't be fucking idiots, and you should win 85% of your games. And the Yankees bullpen is beautiful for the playoffs. Their lineup is as deep as it's ever been in the Judge era. It's very easy for me to see a world where they get back to the World Series. And then at that point, just, all right, you're back in. It's baseball. Find a way to win. And, I don't think there's any team in the National League that says, not that the Dodgers were, like, amazing last year, but they were better than us. And we could have won that series. We could have. We didn't, obviously, because of our own doing. Yes, God bless America. I don't think any team in the National League is as scary as, like, the Dodgers were last year. Dodgers included in that. But, yeah. Dan, do you think the Yankees made a mistake by not buying more during the trade deadline, giving up some of the prospects? No, I really don't, Zalman. And I'm always... The way a lot of people criticize Boone, I criticize Cashman. I go on Cashman all the time, especially in the winter, once the year is over. I'll still criticize him for, like, some of the philosophy things and, like, the way the organization handles itself and all the things we talked about. That's on Cashman. But for this roster, I cannot give Cashman any shit. I just want to further compliment him. Because given the injuries, too, like, he had a great trade deadline. And normally I would not like the idea of not giving up any prospects, but I do want to compliment the fact of, like, we had a deadline where the return was more than suitable for me, and we didn't give up any prospects that I care about. So, I mean, no, Cashman crushed it. Again, like, the roster's good. The roster is really good. Should be really good. Or no, the roster's good. The team should be really good. Dan Hennigan stands when I blitzball. Word up. I'm going back to my old stance for Blitzball Battle 7. I appreciate you, Rays. When's the next watch party? It'll be Thursday against Chicago. Why take Stanton out? Well, that's just for the defense. That's the plan with him. So he's playing right, and then he gets his at-bats, and then you put in Caballero, get him off his feet after he already did the damage offensively. Most of the pieces are well, but the pieces haven't been playing well. Yeah, Joseph. Or playing well together. Like, the team as a whole just keeps fucking up, but Nathaniel says, I disagree. 2019 was deeper. That's fair. No, that's fair. But it's tough with 19 because it's like you have the caveat of the juice ball. So it's like, all right, the 2019 offense may have been the deepest lineup Judge has ever been a part of. And it probably was, but it's like, all right, was Cameron Maben really like an 830 OPS guy? Gleyber Torres wasn't a 38 homer bat type thing. So I mean, in terms of like true talent, like put it like this: if the 2025 Yankees this lineup give them the juice ball of 2019, I think they're just as good, if not better. But that's fair. That's fair. Sorry, if the Yankees get the World Series, this type of overall inconsistent play, then AL is in serious trouble. Well, they won't. If this keeps up, they won't. They will be beaten. They will not get through the American League if this type of play keeps up. The hope is that they figure their shit out, which, again, is a better situation to be in. I'm not happy about it, but it's not like we're the fucking little engine that you're trying to make something out of nothing with. It's like, no, it's all there. Don't be idiots. Don't fuck it up, which they have a lot this year, but they have a chance to figure it out ahead of October. And they better. They better. But yeah, Clayton Beater's in. Con, you just brought that to my attention. And Judge is up. Judge, let's go. Yeah, Clayton Beater traded for Rosario. He was in the return for Ahmed Rosario. Ball low, 2-0 on Judge. Cap, I need you to go deep.
Trade from the Yankees to the Nationals.
I hope Beater does well.
Along with Brown Martinez.
Not tonight, but in general.
2-0 on Judge.
Come on, Cap, the 2-0. Out of the way. Remember 2024 opening day roster, Clayton Beater? For like one day? The 2-1 on Judge. Swing and a miss. Pretty good slider by Beater.
And it's 2-2 on Judge.
Shout out Dan Work Sr., yo.
Well, after jamming him with a curveball
He's complaining about the umpire. Rightfully so. This umpire's been whack.
Judge kind of in the middle now, where he's kind of a little late on the fastball and ahead of the breaking ball. And that's
come on, Cap.
It's kind of a timing thing with his leg kick.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 7th inning. Yankees lead 5-1. Judge up now. 2-2. Bellinger on deck.
It's full.
99 outside. Beater's got the good stuff, man. We always knew that, man. This Beater kid, he can pitch. But will he put it all together? That's the question the Yankees had, so they sent him off to Washington. It's like WFAN talk. Oh, Cap. Come on, man. It's all good. Shake it off. Just get right by next week.
Cody Bellinger in left field. In the third inning, kind of played this a little lackadaisically.
Yeah, I'm using the radio call for the highlight video. Found Ruco's remarks to be a little bit rude to Bellinger. Kidding. Wasn't rude. I'm just a shill. All right. So yeah, Judge down swinging, 1 out.
Bringing it all together. Bellinger is one of those guys, Paul, who, known Cody Bellinger is a good player for a really long time, but watching him every day, the level of appreciation has just grown so much.
Yeah, a lot of, if you break down players, most players have a hole somewhere, whether it's offensively, defensively. Cody Bellinger pretty much does everything good, and that's why he's enjoyable to watch. He runs the bases well. He plays defense well. He has an approach at the plate. He'll adjust with 2 strikes. I mean, this things that show up on a daily basis to help teams.
All right, now chat. Bear with me here. Not that I give a damn about this person's opinion. More often than not, I don't. Although I don't think he's the worst person in the world either. Ben Verlander also says Giancarlo Stanton's going to get MVP votes at the end of the season. Hey, I don't think he's wrong. He'll get like a top 10. That's going to be sick. Dude, if he does hit 30 homers, which is 13 and 30-ish games, which I hope is unattainable for one person. But no, I mean, saying he's going to play that many games, but... Well, I think today actually is what? Today's game 132? And these are West Coast problems here. That's not a big deal. Yeah, today was game 132, so we got 30 left. Stanton, let's say he plays 25 of the third. That feels generous. Stanton probably won't get the 30. He could, though. He could. Not that it matters. What he's doing is incredible. Go to my doctor's appointment tomorrow night at 8:45 p.m. The 2-2 on Bellinger, fouled off. So obviously, Stan's going to be the post-game picture tonight, too.
Responder Heroes donate $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation at t2t.org.
I want to update Stanton's page. The stats. 2-2 on Bellinger. Fouled off again. Monitor chat if you haven't already. Click like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new. All that jazz. The like button, that does help out. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Dan, the last time I updated Stanton's stat graphic, because I only do it when it's like if I'm specifically talking about it in the pregame. Last time I updated Stanton's stat graphic, he was hitting 270. Slugging 532 with a 140 WRC plus. And that I made that graphic to talk about on the pregame in that given day because that was insane. Now he's one-dotting it with an OPS or WRC plus in the 180s. Bellinger pops it up. Whatever.
Catch. 2 out. Take a look at exit.
I'm updating Stanton's stats real quick.
This was
and I'm going to grab the homer. Caballero, how about you go deep?
Was the 6th inning homer from Stanton.
Yeah, it still might be going if those stands weren't there. It was
46 ribs now for Stanton. I mean, every stat I could say that same line with the same amount of enthusiasm and just pick any one of Stanton's stats. Be like the on-base percentage, the slugging, the home runs, the WRC plus. It is incredible what he's doing, but you guys know that. Not to be annoyingly redundant like I'm on WFAN or something.
Right, Stanton hits those homers that are like a searing 3-iron.
I don't even carry a 3-iron.
Yeah.
It's too hard to hit.
No, same. Only he carries it.
101 Caballero, 2 outs in the 7th. I'm excited to see Duvall in the 8th. He looked pretty good against Boston the other day, so.
A 2-0. And And that misses as well. 3-0.
I mean, look at this shit, man. You're about to see the homer. But just the stats. I mean, wait a second. No. What the flip, Chad? That was not my updated stats graphic. I hit save. Did I not? Why is this trying to fuck me?
There's a strike. 3-1.
Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't the last time I updated Stanton's stat graphic. I knew something was off. That was my other one. Forgive me. These will be the updated stats. Even though you guys can literally see the slash on the box score. But let me have my... No, not the Judge VO. This is all getting fucked up. Bang. Now we're good. Look at those stats. Yes. Pretty freaking crazy, chat. Pretty nuts. And there's a home run from tonight.
Obviously, 4 runs up.
Bomb into the bleachers. I mean, look at this. 17 homers in 51 games. 187 WRC+. Are you kidding me, chat?
10 balls, 10 strikes.
You see that says up there? 35 years old. We're in year 8. This is year 8 of Giancarlo Stanton. He's doing this. After hitting 195 in 2023. I just want to thank God for this opportunity He has given me.
Grisham is walked in this one.
Let's go, Grish. What did Caballero do? He walked.
Big jump from Caballero, and then slowed it down.
Yes, he did. Chat, I'm pulling you up soon, by the way. After this half inning.
Another summer wave here.
Blue Jays still leading the Twins 4-3 in the 8th. What if the Twins were to come back? That'd be sick.
This one's going in the opposite direction.
Oh, George Springer hit 2 home runs tonight. Good for him.
You're right.
Old friend.
What does it mean?
I mean that sincerely. Okay? Me and George are cool now. Mets lead the Phillies 5-3. And all the other games, who gives a damn about?
Caballero just had a massive lead off of first. He hopped way out beyond the cutoff.
I was about to make an insensitive joke, but I'm not going to. About Cal Raleigh.
I'm surprised he didn't take off with that lead.
Which I don't need everybody to tell me how great a guy Cal Raleigh is. Like, I don't care. I'm sure he's a great guy. Many great guys have existed before, and none of them broke Judge's home run record. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm well within my rights
We talked about Adams. I mean, he leads
to act the way I am.
There we go.
Oh, there goes Caballero, and he takes off. Nobody knows what he's doing. As in the Nationals, they didn't even look over. They didn't pay. I don't know what was going on there, but Caballero takes second base. Stolen base number 40-something. Might be 41. Yo, they really just let him go. Man. That was crazy. Let's go, Cobb. Corn on the cob. Yeah, I like corn on the cob.
And
Grisham walks. That pitch was close. But, first and second, 2 outs for Ryan McMahon. How about McMahon goes deep? Am I getting too greedy here, chat?
I assume Adams said, he's going to get the base anyway.
Watching the Stanton homer again.
Just throw a strike.
I was asking Caballero yesterday his goals when he gets on the bases. Is he always thinking stolen base? And he said, no. The number one thing I think is I want the pitcher thinking more about me than the batter.
Yeah.
He said sometimes that means stealing a base. Sometimes it just means doing what I have to get in his head or the threat of stealing a base.
You lose concentration on the hitter. Obviously, that's the most important thing. And, you can give up a big fly or a base hit.
Swing and a miss. Come on, McMahon.
Caballero leading off second now. Big leads for both runners, and it's 2-1 on McMahon. Already 28 pitches for Beater.
I hope Cal doesn't go deep tonight. We're going to do a Cal Raleigh watch parties from now on, but just make a separate live stream for each individual at bat.
Offensively for the Yankees, defense has been superb. Pilkington getting going in the Nationals pen.
Never knew how much I love you.
The 2-2.
Never knew. McMahon! Oh, dude, we're getting... This umpire's crazy, man. That should have been strike 3, but McMahon gets bailed out. 3-2.
Easily could have been strike 3.
It's been a lot of pitches last year. I mean, they're kind of 50-50 all night. Sometimes
the 3-2 to McMahon.
Sometimes they go to the pitcher.
Ground ball, broken bat.
A little shard of wood. Ends up stuck down the first baseline. There it is. McMahon needs some new lumber.
Dude, I hope I'm not being too much of this, by the way. I was talking about all day in the office. I'm actually, like, kind of stressed right now because, like, I need to get through the night and Cal not go deep. My night is going to be stressful because I will be checking on his fucking at-bats. I need him to not go deep. And again, I don't say I don't care about the MVP. Like, I can get over the MVP, and he might win it. And honestly, Cal winning it right now with the way Drudge is trending down, which won't last forever, by the way.
The 3-2. Inside.
It's like there's a world where if Cal wins it, I could forgive it a little more than 17. Like, Altuve against Judge in 17 was absurd. And if Cal, like, hits 60 as a catcher, like, I could stomach that. I don't want him to break the fucking record, though. It's my record, chat. And I will not stand for this. Need off-season Elvis streams. That was in the background, if you can see him. See, back there. It's kind of dark in that room now. The beaters are better than Elvis. I don't think so. But they're a band. It doesn't count. You know what I'm saying, Christian? I know who you are, Sports for Life. You've been chill lately. And yo, shout out Russell Reed, the super chats. As people forget, before Judge, Stanton was raking. People forget, before Judge, Stanton was raking. What do you mean, Russell? Like before Judge went down? Tim. I reckon he's getting 63 minutes, 6 as it is.
After 3 straight walks. Can they break it wide?
See, this is where I do turn into like a Noah. Or like the pessimistic playing tricks in your brain type things. I can just tell, like, I'm like trying to prepare my brain for it. But I got to remind myself there's no point because it doesn't change what's going to happen. But like 13 home runs in 30 games or whatever is not impossible at all. Now, it's not just any old 13 homers in 30 games or whatever it is. I don't know how many games the Mariners have left. Cal does pretty much play every single day. But once you get within range, we all know because we watched it. It's a different animal, yo. Like, I don't know if Cal's coverage would be as insane as Judge, but like everybody's watching it. It's like every pitch or every pitch, literally every pitch. It's like the pressure of like you got to go deep here, or like everybody's watching you to hit a home run, and that starts not just on the verge of breaking the record, but coming close. It'll happen once you're closing in on 60. The thing is, you really can't slow up pace. And after the 2-homer game and then going deep again last night, like Cal's back on pace for I think he's on pace for 61 right now. Maybe he's on pace for 62. I don't want him to tie the record either, so it's really just 12 homers. He can. If my ideal word, he doesn't even hit 60, but just to be somewhat realistic, let's say he does. If he hits 61, I can breathe. He hits 62, borderline suicidal. If he hits 63, I'm just gonna kill myself. Simple as that, chat. The verdict is in. Thanks, JK. No, I mean, Cal's batting like 245. Yo, no, I know yet. Interest me, no, it's like Judge and Joe. I see them in the super chat. My man, I'll answer that in 1 second. Thank you, bro. Dude, Judge gets my MVP vote. Don't get me wrong. But it is nothing new when there's like an insane year that kind of comes out of nowhere. That is a big storyline in baseball. Like, in a weird way, it actually is similar to Judge in 2022. Not just because like the home run record. But let's say Cal hits 60. Any other year in 22, Shohei would have won that MVP award, but it took something like what Judge did to beat him. That's kind of what we got going on with Cal here. It's like, all right, Judge is your MVP inevitably pretty much every single year as long as he's healthy. Not sound like John Smoltz. And he would be this year too, and he still should be. But like what Cal's doing, like if he hit 60 home runs as a catcher, like I could get over that. At least compared to like, the Altuve one in 17 was absurd. Cal's could get over. I don't really care that much about the MVP. I think I made my point clear by now. It's just a home run record, I stress. Camilo Ballin. Anyways, Joey Rodriguez with another $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Joey. Supporting like crazy. For newer fans, what made you want to start this channel? what point did you see it start thriving and start seeing this as something you could do long term? What are you most grateful for about your fans? Oh, dude, what a good question. So, what made me want to start the channel? Well, I started it back in 2013, first video ever, which is no longer on the channel because it got like copyright striked at 14 years old. When I was 14 years old. It was an A-Rod highlight video. And I don't remember why exactly I wanted to do that, but I just did. I just wanted to make a highlight video, and it was like, this is something I want to do. And then I posted it up on YouTube. I used to do this stuff, though, like, way back before Yanks Av was ever, like, officially a thing. Like, we always make the joke, like, my boys back home, or, like, people I'll see from, like, the middle school days that, like, see what I'm doing now, blah, 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 which is owning his fan page. It's just funny. It's, like, not a big deal. And I'll fix the box score while I'm yapping. But anyways, the joke would always be, like, on my old personal account on Instagram, like, I would just pretty much run it like Yanks Av, except the difference would be, like, instead of getting a clip, like, Stan hits a home run before, right? In 2013, I would just, like, kind of do the same thing, except what it would be, like, take a picture of the screen. At the time, say it's like A-Rod, take a picture of the screen, blurry-ass picture of my TV, be like, A-Rod, 3-run bomb, Yankees are winning. And just go on my personal Instagram. I remember I used to always hashtag every single MLB team as a way to, like, try to grow. But I never really did it to try to grow. Just, like, I liked posting with the Yanks. And I had, like, my little blogs and whatnot. But anyways, YouTube's what I first started. That's what this channel goes back to, 2013. And then 2016, which we got a 2-2 count, top of the 8th, Yankees lead 5-1. I want to see what Duvall's doing here. 2016 is when I made the Instagram page. I was a junior in high school and kind of just whipped it up and officially made the title of Yanks Ave, which Yankees Avenue, I love that name. I will say, I love the name Yankees Avenue. But that was nothing new either for me. It was like I had made other Instagram accounts too, like they kind of tried to start Yanks Ave, but never really stuck. And then in 2016 it did. Gained some followers, while like YouTube as well was gaining. Twitter was a big help, man. Twitter, which I don't really use at all anymore. Getting on Twitter was big because it kind of got me affiliated with all the people at John Boy. So, like, I grew on Twitter, just tweeting about the Yanks, and was cool with all them. Eventually, hit up John Boy when they were applying or hiring interns. And by that point, Yanks Ave had gotten to like 50-ish thousand on Instagram, like maybe 50,000 on YouTube. Which on YouTube is really just from like the highlight videos, honestly, which allowed me to branch out and do this sort of thing. But anyways, so at that point, like, this is like 2020, decent following on Twitter. Yanks Ave was starting to get built up on Instagram, YouTube. Enough of a resume to get into the internship at John Boy, which Canelo Duvall, first batter, first strikeout in the 8th, one out. So anyways, long story, not really, short. Got on an internship with John Boy. Eventually got brought on full-time after the end of that year, which was 2021. And I've always just kept on doing Yanks Ave on the side. So the way it's worked out is really nice in the fact of I work at John Boy. That is my 9 to 5, though it's not really 9 to 5, which actually works out for everything I do. But like, that's my career, that's my main job, and that is priority number one always. That's why tomorrow, for example, it's a day game, like I got John Boy stuff to do, I'm not going to be able to go live. Yanks Ave is priority number 2. But it really is like my, I don't want to say a second job, because it's not like I'm hustling or nothing. I love doing this shit. But it's worked out. It fits. It's a very nice fitting puzzle piece into my career, the way Yanks Ave works into John Boy. So anyways, I don't know if that's fully what your question was, Joey, but that's kind of how I got my start, if you will. The main thing I always want to emphasize with Yanks Ave, though, is, and I'll use this as a response sometimes when people ask, like, rarely when they ask, like, we ever do like an event at Yankee Stadium, which is cool. I love the idea of that. I love that people ask. But it almost goes against the principle of what I always want Yanks Ave to be, and that is strictly just a Yankees fan page. That's why in the Instagram bio it says Yankees fan page. This isn't a business, although I do make money off it. Thank you, Joey. And like the other stuff too, like, don't get me wrong, I have like my ad deals. I make money from like YouTube AdSense, Instagram page. Like Yanks Ave I do very well off of. But it's, I'll say this, like, not in like being all high and mighty shit. Like, I can make so much more money off Yanks Ave, but it's not a business. It's just me. I'm a Yankees fan. You know what I'm saying? I never want it to be anything more than that. So, like, again, with the events, which maybe one day we will do, but that would go against the idea of what Yanks Ave is. It's not something where I'm trying to gain a following, trying to like,
right? Even with the way the Yankees have struggled against the better teams in the league and the division.
I was actually always against the idea of like a community in a way because that felt so cliche. It's like, oh, community, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I'm a fucking Yankee fan. I care about this team. You guys have definitely changed my perspective on that. And that, I would say, is what I'm the most grateful for. Like, being able to come on here and do all this stuff, I love. It gives me purpose. Which, Joey, also asked, what are you most grateful for about your quote-unquote fans? Which, yeah, I would never call them fans. We're all just, I mean, the only difference between me and you guys is I'm on a camera right now. We're all doing the same thing. What I'm most grateful for? Pretty much what I just said with that. Like, being able to come on here, like, you guys truly are my homies. And, like, it's not just a part of the day-to-day process, like doing the watch parties or... I love how integrated it all is amongst the other platforms. Like, on Instagram, I'll tell you this. I love, and you can tell by the comments I respond to the most, or even like, people, like, when they just have a take about the Yankees, like, they'll give their take, and then they'll put Dan at the end of it. It's like the psychology trick, which is, like, psychology 101. Like, use people's names and get you further. When people be like, they can even be like, oh, Volpe sucks, Dan. And, like, I will respond to that because it's like, they know it's me. I like that. Like, I like how you guys kind of fuck with me. I fuck with you. Like, it's become a good thing. And, yo, speaking of good things, scoreless 8th inning for Camilo Duvall. That's 2 strikeouts for him in the 8th, and that's now 2 good appearances in a row, going back to what he did against Boston the other night. So word up. Sorry for the long-winded answer there, but I appreciate you, Joey. Thank you so much. And, yo, shout out to all you guys. Can't say it enough, man. You guys are my homies, for real. But, all right, let's see. What else is going on in the chat? We got bottom 8 coming up for the Yankees. It'll be 8, 9, and 1. So Volpe's last at bat of the night, and he's 0 for 3. So maybe he can do something. Maybe he can go deep. You know, I bet he does. I'm calling for a Volpe homer. Volpe, Wells, Goldschmidt. And then, yeah, I wonder if it's going to be Bednar for the 9th. Still blocked by A-Rod? Yes, sir. Still blocked by A-Rod. I'm 25 now, James. I'm a grown man. Grown man. Liam, with all due respect, I've gotten this question before. I mean, seriously, with all due respect, I like you, Liam. I don't want to come off wrong, but I have to say what I feel about this. I think it's like the worst question of all time. It doesn't compute in my brain. Like, second favorite team I'd be a fan of. Like, there's no second team. Like, I used to always say, which I probably won't say this as much these days, given everything that's gone down. But, like, I used to always say, like, the other teams could all die for all I care. And obviously I never meant that. But now I got to make sure people know I don't mean that. But it's the Yankees. And that's it, bro. It's the Yankees or nothing. And in terms of actual life, it's family and friends, which that's all one tier. Like, friends are family, blah, blah, blah. And then it's the Yankees. Like, there's a reason, yo. Like, I had my one longtime girlfriend, shout out Andrea. But, like, we broke up. Every time we broke up was because of Yankees Avenue, or, like, my career and stuff like that. This is my shit, yo. I couldn't imagine ever being a fan. That's not. And even though from, like, if you do want to go down the business route of things, like, it works out being people are always watching the Yankees. So, like, doing these watch parties, for example, like, imagine I was like Reds Avenue or something, and you just go for like a 1 week slump in July. It's like, yo, there's gonna be 5 people watching in here. But no, the second favorite team thing is something I can never really understand, even thinking about. Do I sell Yanks Ave merch? Nah. Again, that's another thing where it's like, I was doing that before. But it's like too much, because then it's like you start to think more about like from the business end of things, and I quickly realized that's not what I'm about. Luna, you're the best. I appreciate you guys so much. Seeing all these nice comments. Dan, I remember started following your social media when you got a shout out on the K Show. Yeah, word up. Shout out Michael K. Oh, why did I get blocked at by A-Rod? So actually, so the story goes, in fall of 2018, A-Rod followed Yankees Avenue, which was one of the best days of my life. For the obvious and favorite player growing up, he's really why I became a Yankee fan, got into baseball, period. I was always obsessed with A-Rod. And it actually was like a day after, speaking of Andrea, God bless her soul, great girl. She goes away to college. And I think we all know how this story goes. Day later, Danny Boy's single, right? Going through it. First real fucking breakup. I'm devastated. Fly ball center field. That's decently hit. Into left center field. What's going to happen here? Warning track. God damn it. Volpe almost came through on my prediction for a homer. Anyways, A-Rod follows me, and that's where I'm like, yo, we're fucking back. Like, fuck that bit. You know what I'm saying? So I was all hyped. And that lasted for a couple years until, and this is a conversation for another time, the actual debate of it. Although I had the argument, I think, down pat. I see the steroid era with, not to pat myself on the back, but I think I had the steroid era down fucking, I see it right. If one could actually say that about their own opinion. I know everybody feels that way about their own opinion. I pretty much put out a clip back when the Yankees Avenue show was going down with me and Pat. We were talking about the Hall of Fame and whether or not we would vote for certain guys, and I had said I would not vote for A-Rod. And long story short, just to explain the logic, A-Rod's biogenesis scandal using the second time is what did it for me. Because early on, PED era, it was part of the culture. I can understand that. Like Ortiz, I don't buy it when people say, how is Ortiz in, but A-Rod's in it. Well, Ortiz got popped, not popped, but on the survey test in 2003, when everybody was doing it. It was a culture, I can get over that. Would have been the same for A-Rod, because he used in 03, 01 to 03. If he just left it at that, he's in. But he used it for the second time, 2010 to 2012. And it's the same thing for Manny Ramirez. Manny Ramirez, if he just had that one go-round in the early 2000s, we're chilling. Manny was actually a little bit later than A-Rod's first one. Manny was like 2005, 2006, 2007. But then Manny got popped again in 2011. And by the 2010s, by the time the biogenesis scandal went down to A-Rod's second go-round with PEDs, steroids were just, it was known steroids, you cannot use them. It is cheating. They were highly frowned upon the same way it is today. And the way I see it is, if you are cool with A-Rod using this second time and you would still vote him in, there is nothing about your logic then, and you're thinking of PEDs, that could allow you to explain to me why you think players shouldn't just still use right now. If you think A-Rod should be in the Hall of Fame after using the second go-round of PEDs, then you should be fully for and fully support Aaron Judge using PEDs every single year. Because it's the same level of morality in terms of how PEDs were looked at. Not the first go-round when A-Rod used PEDs with the Rangers, 01 to 03. Because that was early on. Again, it was a culture. It was a different time. It truly was a steroid era. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying everybody was on them. Jeter used to always get pissed about that when you would say, oh, everybody was using them. And you'd be like, well, no, not everybody was using them. But half the league was. That's why the whole survey testing was a thing. Was to see how much of a problem MLB had. And they did indeed have a problem. So they did a big survey test. It was called the Mitchell Report. A-Rod was on it. A lot of guys were on it. David Ortiz, I'm not sure if he was on that very report, but it was a similar circumstance. He was on a survey test. And, dude, it was such a shame for A-Rod because 09, I could make a post-game, by the way. There's a conversation for another time, Chad. I see somebody asking, what do you do at John Boy? I'm an editor and producer. But anyways, I posted that up on Instagram, that clip, pretty much me explaining that logic. We'll have another conversation on it another time. Bednar is coming in. I got to make a post-game. But yeah, that's why A-Rod unfollowed me. So I'm actually blocked. I'm not blocked by A-Rod, just he unfollowed, which definitely broke my heart. That was a couple years ago now. And yo, shout out intern Tim with the $5 super chat. My man says, guys, Dan's a great person to work for, but go Yankees, get this win. Hell yeah. And shout out intern Tim. Tim, you've been the fucking man, dude. Tim has helped out a lot with the timestamps and the watch parties. And just like bouncing ideas off of back and forth. We're not really doing the TikTok as much anymore. But that's just because like my bandwidth per se. And I think I got ahead of that a little bit ahead of myself with posting like the TikToks and post-game reactions. Because I started doing that. Yankees were losing a lot. And of course, I only make highlight videos for wins. And when the Yankees win a game, like I gotta get the highlights right away, and that does take up like a good like hour of my night after the watch party's over. So it kind of just didn't make sense to keep that going. Anyways, Tim's the man. Always coming up with great ideas. Good fucking dude. And Tim, you're an OG too, man. Only been modding for like a month, but Tim's been in here. So shout out to Tim. Shout out to all you guys. I enjoyed this little conversation we just had. Now my voice is getting all choked up over it too. Oh wow, you guys are making me emotional. Anyways, are we all in agreement? Obviously, Stan's a post-game picture tonight. So I got to get this up quick. You guys have me yapping. Thanks again, Tim. Appreciate you, brother. And I appreciate all you guys. I see all what you're saying in the chat. Thank you so much. And yeah, no watch party tomorrow because it's a day game. But there is Freedom the Bump, and we also have highlights and all that. AC, what up, AC? How you doing, yo? Sends in a $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Says, what's your mindset to your edits? Because you clearly had the best edits. Stop it. Thank you. Don't just cut to the next play and you make sure you got to get key analysis. Yeah, dude, so for the highlight videos, this is another thing where it just works out because, like, you guys really like them. But it's not like a chore for me because I just edit the way I would want to see the game. And it sucks that I don't do losses. I wish I could. And maybe one day I'll try to make it work to where, like, that could happen. Although, I don't know how realistic that is. But anyways, for the highlights, it's about, like, not just, like, the highlights of the game. It's, like, kind of, like, telling the story of the game. And including any information that they give that serves the narrative of that particular game. or like a storyline that involves that particular game. Like last night, for example, if you go back and watch last night's highlight video, like 30 or 40 seconds in after Cam's first strikeout, I just kind of let the second at bat run for a little bit. It actually ended up in a single, so there was no like actual highlight, but they were telling the story about Cam's development and like the fastball velo increase, and I was like, this serves the purpose of the story of today's game, of Cam Schlittler, of like the whole thing the way I like to put it together. So I kept that in, and I don't know, like, I just like to like make it feel complete. I'm trying to think how to answer besides like that's just how I like to do it, you know? And it all just is because like it all just comes from I'm a big Yankee fan and I enjoy doing it, you know what I'm saying? And like you guys I know will come to me for that stuff now too, how like complete the highlight videos are. So if there's ever a day where it's like, oh, I don't want to include that, or I don't feel like including that, it doesn't ever really happen. If I do ever feel that way, I make sure I don't, because that's kind of like the brand of the highlight videos now too. But speaking of, we'll be having one tonight after the Yankees wrap this up. I got Stanton as a post-game picture. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bednar in. Stone could play. Make sure you get key analysis. Yeah, no, that's exactly it, AC. Thanks, brother. Dan, what happened in the post-game recap videos? Oh, wow. What are the odds? I just mentioned that before. I just kind of got ahead of myself with that. Only have so much bandwidth, as the corporate suits would say in the business world. But I'm still going to post TikToks from every now and again, like for like big stuff, especially like in the off-season probably. Have you ever met someone that you knew from Yanks Ave in real life? Absolutely, Matt. Absolutely. When I watch your highlights, it's like you're telling a story. Exactly, Utopia. I appreciate you saying that, man. Let's go. You guys are the best. Oh, word up, Jan. You're from Australia? I get why you don't, but I wish you'd highlight videos win or lose. Me too, Jay. Most of you guys know this, but I tried it a couple years back. And I was doing it. It was 2023. And then the Twins game against, remember, what was his name? I forget his name now. Johnny Brito gave up 8 runs in the first. And I was like, yo, I'm not making a fucking highlight video of this. So once I missed that one, it was like, all right, that's not happening. Because after the Yankees lose, I shut down. If you guys notice, I'm not a ranter. Like when the Yankees lose a tough game, I'm not on here for a half hour like screaming and hollering. No, I shut down, process it, and that usually takes the night for a bad loss. And then I wake up the next day ready to go. So I'm not really a big once I kind of like to shut the Yankees down for a bit after they lose for my mental. Yo, Joey, another $10 super chat. Yo, thank you so much, Joey. You're the freaking man. I can't say that enough. For real. Thank you, Joey. Says, Dan, I feel you can make your own empire like the Daily Bugle, but you choose to make our experience personal. Congrats, my brother. We were proud of you for being... thank you, Joey. That's the best comment I can get, man. Thank you, dude. Mork says, hell yeah, Twins. Yo, word. I don't know what happened, but yeah, dude, the Twins are beating the Blue Jays 7-4 in the 9th all of a sudden. Yeah, what? That's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened. I mean, word up. If we win, which we will, and the Blue Jays lose, we will be 4.5 back, I believe, at night's end. Boston will be 4 back. Strike 3, 2 outs. All right, I got to finish this postgame real quick, chat. So let's see. It's pretty straightforward, right? Heel gets the win, and Gore will get the loss. And Heel pitched well tonight. Had a little velo scare, but then he got it back up. So I'll be paying attention to what Boone talks about with that. But all right, 5-1 Yankees. Yankees are now 72-60 after this win. Once it is done, post-game complete. Let me get this onto my phone. Sorry, chat. One sec. I'll pick you guys back up right after the game's done. I got a little sidetracked. Speaking of, follow Yanks Ave on Instagram, Facebook, all that. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Ground ball to the right side. This should do it. Which I really got to get this fucking post up. But Yankees win. They take the second game. Now 3 straight wins, dating back to the finale against Boston. But series victory against the Nationals clinched. And we got free tomorrow. So we got a sweep. And then 4 against the White Sox. Reminder, no watch party tomorrow. But we'll be back on Thursday. We'll still have game highlights and all that tomorrow. Sorry, one sec. I got to post this post game, then I'm going to pull you guys up. But 5-1's your final. Yanks now back over 12 games, over 500. And Yeah.
Hand out some awards. Metaphorically, not literally.
All right, hold on.
Yankees winning.
I'll just say 3 straight wins. Keep it simple. And no, I don't say Yankees clinch a series victory over the Nationals, and we'll go for the sweep tomorrow with Max Fried on the bump. And I'll say tomorrow afternoon, so everybody's aware that it's a day game. Series victory of the Nationals. Bang. Sorry, 1 sec, chat. What up? Yo, I appreciate you guys being here, man. Thank you so much. Joey, shout out to you. All the super chats. Shout out to everybody that was donating or just in here chilling. Shout out to the mods. Couldn't do this without them. Morgan, Luna, intern Tim. And waiting for a Star Wars marathon stream. Yeah, maybe like in January or something we'll do that. We'll do like a Star Wars watch party or something. Isn't that? Anyways, yo, again, no watch party tomorrow, but it was a good time tonight. Appreciate all the support, like I said. And, yeah, see you guys on Thursday, but we'll have highlights tomorrow as long as they win. And they better win. We got Fried on the bump, and we're playing the Nationals. So let's sweep them. And that's all I got, chat. Love you guys to death. See you next time. Let's go, Yanks. Peace out.